Shiny, happy people holding hands.
Shiny
Shiny,
hat. We're doing
happy
the.
people. Hello, hello. It is Wednesday. Hold on. It is Wednesday. I hope everybody's having a great day. Katie, how are you this evening?
Oh, I'm just having one fine afternoon or evening now. It's in the morning now. I managed to get about 7 hours of sleep. Imagine that.
That's awesome. At this point, I consider myself a citizen of the world, and time zones are just there.
Yeah, the time zones are just.
Rita, welcome in, welcome in. Sheila, great to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Yay. Hello, hello, Chris. Welcome in. Yay.
Hello.
Yay. Welcome in, everybody. If I missed you or you haven't said anything yet, hello, hello, hello. YouTube has been crazy lately with notifications, with everything.
Yeah, their
Yeah.
notifications don't even work half the time. I think the only time they actually work is you have to go to the creator's website, and where you it shows your upcoming lives, and you actually
Yeah.
have to push that notification button
Mm.
because that will get you a message.
I have been doing that with the people that I just want to keep up with. Like I do that with
Yeah,
yours, with Williams, like every single time. And there's a couple other friends, and just I'll just personally go to your page, going, I know that Katie goes live on Thursday. Click, click,
yeah.
click.
Click,
Like,
click, click. Yeah.
yeah, because if
I
not,
do
I don't.
that.
I forget, and it
So it's
doesn't pop
kind of
up.
scary right now because you only see one live coming up right now because I ain't even set up for May yet. It's like,
Okay,
oh my
organize it.
god,
You're so
oh no,
organized
I'm
over
gonna be
there.
up till 5 o'clock in the morning trying to set up lives.
Do what I do. Wait until 24 hours before.
Oh, I've done that before too.
Yay. Hello, Cynthia. Hello, hello,
Hi,
Diego.
Cynthia.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Diego. Cynthia, great to see you.
Hi, Diego.
Dubrovka, hello, hello.
Oh, one of my favorite Canadians.
What
Hello.
notifications? I agree, Rita. I agree. What
Yeah.
notifications?
Oh
I've been
yeah,
doing.
the notification. Oh yeah, I've gotten my own notification because I hit the notification button sometimes. I don't know why, but I did. And an hour after I'm starting my live, I see this thing. You
Yeah.
are going live.
Yes. Yes.
I'm like, really?
That does happen. Like it'll say, "Oh, so and so is live," and it's like, that was 2 hours ago. That actually happened to me today with Donnie and Jennifer's stream. I hit the
Yeah.
thing and I didn't notice until it was a half an hour in. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. And they don't go for like I think like Donnie goes for like an hour or something like that. It's not a
Yeah.
long one. So,
But I really like what he's been doing lately. So I've been
yeah.
tuning in and I would like YouTube is not doing their job.
No.
Hmm.
Yay, welcome in everybody. Welcome in. Yay, Gene. Hello, hello.
Hi, Jean.
Hi
Gene
Jean.
knows
Hi
everything.
Rita. Hi Katie. Hi everybody.
Yes. Maria, welcome in, welcome in. Great to see you.
Hello.
Great to see
Oh,
you.
I think I need to set that to live chat, not top chat.
I'm
Oh,
wearing
I
my
know.
old Kings jersey because I miss the glorious days. This is from this may or may not be from 14 years ago.
Yeah, but they brought that logo back this year.
It's the longest one they've rocked in my lifetime.
Yeah, but they tweaked it a little bit. They changed it. They put like an extra border on the outside of the shield looking thing.
Well, no, they brought back the old school one.
Yeah, but it's thicker. The gray and the white are thicker on the border.
But you know what, Twinny McTwin? You know what people really want to know about, even more than the hockey playoff?
Yeah.
How are your fluffy butts?
They fluffing. They're fluffing. Oh my goodness, they're so adorable. I was trying to figure out how to make a live stream of them, but my Chromebook won't work. It's just like the camera won't work on my Chromebook, and I spent an hour and 15 minutes after school, and I almost threw it across the room. Like I was done with it. I Googled, I did it all, and it didn't appreciate me.
No, they are
So
not.
I don't
Hello,
know.
Ruth. Hello, Ruth Roberts. Hello, hello,
Yeah.
Grady, Patrice. Hello, Grant. Welcome in. Welcome in, Grant.
Yeah.
Great to
But
see
we have eight.
everybody.
I'll
We
take
have
another
eight.
short tomorrow. I'm going to keep you guys going with it. You know, it's that time of the year for me. So Just give me grace. I know I'm a sewing channel, but fluffy butts tend to take over this section of my life. So
I completely reserve the right to start knitting tomorrow, start an automotive channel, to start a skydiving channel,
yeah,
just to start a great
no,
channel. I
no
reserve the right.
skydiving. No, nope. Omit that. Cut. All right, next.
Welcome in, everybody. Lady Grace, welcome in, welcome in.
Hi.
And I will be sewing this evening. I already have a coat cut out of something that I. You know what's really funny? Tweed is such a funny animal. And I'm joking when I say that. I know it's wool, but this is kind of fuzzy.
Is it fuzzy on the front side?
Oh, I see what you're talking about
And I
now.
didn't notice because I bought it because it's both on the same sides. So I liked
Yeah.
the pattern, but when I got it on its right side, it is fuzzy. But I like it.
Greenland,
Cut
here
it,
you come
bring
in
it.
that outfit.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
I say he's coming to Greenland in that outfit.
Yep.
They'll keep him warm.
It's not that thick. It's
Oh.
not that thick at
Hmm.
all. It's the past two tweed the what do you call multiple tweeds? Twads? Twodes?
Tweet.
Tweeters?
They're tweeters. Tweeting. Tweet, tweet.
It goes back to moose and moosin. I don't want to have that argument again. No,
No.
but recently I've found a mix that's more wool.
Mm.
Because a lot of tweed is mixed in with other synthetic fibers, and that's what makes it that carpet fabric. But
Yeah.
this stuff, it's really mixed with a lot of wool, so it's a lot more light because they're not mixing all that fake stuff in there. Hey, welcome to see great to see everybody. Hello, hello. All four curtain panels now have 9 rows. Oof, oof.
You go, Chris.
Do you know what's funny? I've learned a lesson sewing with Amazon quilts. They use really cheap batting,
Oh.
and
Polyester, probably too.
it is the most thin batting I've ever seen in my life. The other quilts that I've used recently, they were so thick I can't put them in my serger at all.
Mm. But I really enjoyed that jacket.
Welcome in, Lori. Welcome in. I am completely ignoring the fact that Jess wants this one too.
I didn't say it out loud. Look at so it matches my eyes. And I am quite I love blue.
Hey, just turn the cups out because you know I'm a rectangle. Just turn.
I
You're just gonna have to turn the cups in a little. That's all.
I'll this we can do that. That's easy. That's easy. See, I can get a little snappy with it. You know? We can snap them back and then when you wear it, you can unsnap.
You know what's really funny? The Great Cleaning 7.0 is coming, and somewhere in this room is 2 boxes of different size snaps, and they're like 400 snaps in each box. Somewhere in this room.
We need to make a project where we're snapping.
And next time I see you, I'm gonna come up and be like, "Hi, we need to make 700 key fobs." Because I bought that thing and I haven't used it.
Yes.
And I think they gave me extra because I have like
Absolutely.
hundreds of those key fobs. Yay! Welcome in, Jennifer. Great to see you.
Hi,
Amazon
Jennifer and
quilts are
Donnie.
super flimsy. You know what? I learned a lesson. I am on a quilt journey right now. They are flimsy. I love how this came out, but they are super flimsy. Which the next quilt will be one of them. I will make sure to not film myself, or should I film myself and play the like Norman Bates music while I'm cutting the quilt. Yay, welcome in,
We would
welcome
all have fun with that one.
in. Too
Yeah,
much fun.
we can. Oh, that's so fun. Yes. Great times. Great times. Now I gotta
Deep,
come so we can make key fobs. I'm so excited. I'll bring
thank
my
you
stuff,
for
you
that.
bring your stuff. I'll bring some Tula, some Andover. We'll be great to go.
I should make heat fobs out of my Road to California fabric.
Hmm. Yeah.
I have weird ideas. I wear like lanyards and stuff because I'm stuck in 1985. I don't know why I need something hanging from my pocket, but I do. You've seen my King's weird lanyard thing. I don't know what it is.
That's how I know how close you are to me. I hear the jingle, jingle, jingle.
I am like a cow. I need a bell.
No. No.
Or your favorite school janitor.
Um, yes.
That's the only way, you can find me in a crowd is where's William? Up, I hear his keys.
Ching, ching, ching. Yes.
Or you just look up for my hat.
Mm. Oh, yeah. I that's what I do is like when I hear that we're in like a video, like when we were into the Desert Quilters, I looked for your hat because I was like, okay, he's the only cowboy in here. I gotta look for the cowboy.
I
So
kind of want to ask Jess a question.
Really quick, I spent money today on, and now have to go back on a spending ban. Bought a little Rebel machine to quilt my quilt. Oh, yay!
yay! Okay, all right. Chris, that doesn't count. You got a machine, it's not fabric. And if you bought a little bit of fabric, it's okay. Oh, I'm
Thank you,
so
Rita.
excited for you.
That's my Stronger Together quilt top. Or it's a finished quilt actually. It's been quilted.
You guys both have
Thank
amazing
you.
quilts behind you.
Thank you.
That is
When I
the
started pulling it out, I'm like,
No, it's working on it. I'm working on it.
that
yeah, it
is
looks great,
There it
absolutely.
is.
Jess.
There it is.
And
I just
for
gotta
some,
sew it together.
If
But
y'all
there's
want to see
your
the whole thing, here it
Sherman
is.
coming
I'm
home
gonna
for
I'm gonna
freedom.
do this. For some reason, when you said red, I thought like bright red. I really like your color
Oh,
scheme.
oh, thanks. No, I'm a reproduction girl, so it's
That looks
burgundy.
amazing. That looks amazing as well, Katie.
Yeah, it's too bad you couldn't zoom in so they could see the quilting up there. It's Starry Night quilting she did, and
That is
and it's custom quilted. So what she did is she did Starry Night up there, and then each one of these blocks that she quilted on, she quilted in the same color as the block.
Awesome. Awesome.
um, is there a pattern for that somewhere?
Yes, it's a free pattern on Fat Quarter Shop, and it's
Okay,
Stronger Together 2023, I think,
cool.
Awesome.
because they did it for 4 years, and then suddenly Kimberly took it out of, and yeah, I think I know why, but I'm not gonna say.
Yeah,
I
no,
live
you're
I
good.
live near the mountains, so I'm
I'm pretty sure
biased
I know
towards
why.
I'm biased towards anything that has mountains on it. I live in a mountainous area.
Thank you, Katie.
I'm
That
gonna
was the
try to find
idea.
the link.
If y'all haven't figured it out yet, I like making things that are like in your face.
You do. That's
I want to
wonderful.
ask Jess a question. Is it okay, William?
Yeah, of course. Go right ahead.
Do you think 1 inch finished squares are too small
For what?
for the scrappy thing I'm gonna do? Some of them's gonna be 1 inch finished. Some's gonna be 1 inch by 1 and some are gonna be 1 inch finished squares when you start sewing them all together, and then
Okay.
some are gonna be 1 inch by 1 1/4. Is that too small? You think?
For a beginner's quilt, maybe.
This is for using our scraps for the Katie says
Oh,
thing that
then
we
no.
do.
No, then that's perfect. But
Okay.
I didn't know if that was gonna be for that beginner's quilt because you told
No,
me.
not for the no, not for the beginner. This is the other thing.
Okay. No, no, you're fine. That'll be fine.
Because I realized I made these the wrong size. Oops.
Well, that will be fine. And we have small fabric. We have scraps like that we need to use up. So
I
yeah.
don't think you you have uh
Yay, Mona. Hello, hello. Great to see you.
I'm going to send you a link on your messenger so you can share the link for this quilt
Okay. All
because I
right.
can't because I'm not a moderator. And I don't need to be one. Please don't make me moderator. I
I
didn't
thought
say
he
it.
made you a moderator.
Did you?
Yeah.
Say
Oh.
Remember?
something. I think
Oh, you
I
did.
think
Never mind. I'll go do it
I'm
myself.
about to say I was about to say we did that. I swear we
Yeah,
had
you
this
did it.
conversation
That's
before.
right.
I
You did because
swear.
I'm like, don't. I didn't want you to, but you did it anyway.
No,
That's right. Thank
I
you for
had a
reminding me of
weird.
that.
I had deja vu right now. Like I was like, I think
Sorry.
I've done this.
Yeah, you
Mona,
did.
So,
welcome in, Mona. Great to see you. Great to see you.
hey, Mona. So I just posted the Stronger Together link, y'all. So if you wanted
Oh,
to look
okay.
at the
He already beat
quilts,
me to it. There's actually
yeah.
4 different ones, and I've done
Well,
3 of the 4.
yeah. I'll let them search the rest of it.
Yeah, they can look at the rest of them. They're in there. Yeah.
There. But I looked up for the one that looks just like yours. So,
Yeah. 1 inch finished is tiny, says Katie. Yep. It's
yes.
going to be tiny, all right. I realized I did this wrong.
Yes.
These would have ended up being 3/4 of an inch. That's too
I
small.
do you
Yeah.
sew that with a microscope? I don't know. I'm so impressed by quilting.
No, I mean this was done on my sewing machine, but then
Yeah.
I
I would.
realized when I go start adding the rows, they're going to be 3/4 of an inch, and I wanted
Mhm.
them to be 1 inch. So the math is wrong. Is what the I'm wrong.
I honestly would need a magnifying glass like Inspector Gadget.
No, you wouldn't. Are you
Inspector sewing.
gadget? Dun, 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 dun. Um, are you ironing them open? The
Yeah,
seams?
we're going to be. Yeah, the seams are going to be pressed open because I think
Yeah.
that's the best way to go with this.
When it's
Because I
small
don't
like
want
that.
anyone.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want anyone stressing. So we're going to be pressing the seams open on these.
Oh, good.
Welcome in,
Good, good,
Kiva.
good.
Welcome in. Welcome
Hi,
in.
Kiva. I love it, you guys. And for all those friends that are there and they're just watching us right now, hello, I see you and hello. And I'm so glad that you're here to hang out with us. So don't stop hanging out with us. You're amazing. You're great. You're just all the great things.
Yeah, and
So,
for anyone wondering, the Utah Mammoth and the Las Vegas Golden Knights are tied at the first intermission.
Is that good or bad?
Well, we're going for Las Vegas.
yeah, the Knights need to win. Maybe I need to put on my jacket. I have this amazing jacket that I got in Vegas last time. Some amazing guy bought it and then goes, "Oh, it's for Jess."
Inspector sewing.
Yeah, I'll have to go put it on when they come back, so I can be all Vegased out. I even have a T-shirt.
I was gonna wear
Look,
my Silver Knight shirt, but I wore it to work the other day,
mm,
and so it needs to be washed.
yeah, I'm doing laundry right now. I can't believe. I love this. It's just great. Oh,
I wish my washing machine was quiet enough,
mm.
It's
but
not loud.
Oh, mine's not.
my
I mean,
dryer.
if you had that thing sitting right next to your mic, that might be a different
I
situation.
need a
But you don't.
magnifying.
Just saying that you know.
I have several, and yeah, I'm gonna need a magnifying glass like 10 years from now. I don't wear my glasses. Yay! Welcome everybody. If I didn't say hello,
Oh,
don't you should have them, Mona?
Hi, Mona.
Yay! Oh wait,
oh.
I'm joining the lurking crowd over in the corner.
All right.
After
See you
making
later.
after
Get
making
your
a
voice
hundred
back, Rita.
after making 100-acre wood
You missing
quilt.
the voice again?
Oh, does not scare me, and glue is my friend. Can you?
Ooh.
So okay, so quilting is like Fight
Ooh.
Club. You don't talk about
Yeah.
it. There's no rule. Rule number one in quilting is we don't talk about quilting. Rule number two.
Type one in the chat if you. If you
Mona says the only time I use small pieces is quilt as you go.
Yeah.
Yay,
We're going
Teresa
to be working
Louise.
with pieces of scrap, Mona.
You have no
I ordered,
idea how long it took me to figure out all these acronyms for quilting.
I
Like,
ordered a
I
lighted
still don't
magnifying
know
glass.
all of them.
See, Jennifer ordered a a lit magnifying glass that clamps to my sewing desk. See, I'm not joking. I don't wear my glasses when I should, so I actually need one. It must be laundry night. Need to move a little. Same. I I used to say that I'd be like right before I signed off. I'd be like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but put the laundry from your washer into your dryer. You're welcome. That is awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, you Teresa Louise, welcome in, welcome in.
Hey,
Hi,
Teresa.
Teresa.
I have my voice.
Oh,
Yay,
good. Good,
Denise.
good.
Denise, welcome in, welcome in, welcome
Hi,
Hello,
in.
Denise.
Denise.
Hi, Linda.
Yay, Linda, welcome in. Today I've been doing laundry since yesterday.
Yay.
I feel like I run a laundromat. Between my 15 wardrobe changes and my son's 15 wardrobe changes.
Mhm.
How are your chickens, Jess?
They're doing great. They are thriving. They're learning how to live. The kids, I this is what I love. They look in the incubator because they're still in there and they're like, "Are they dead?" I'm like, "No, they just popped out of the shell. They're just trying to figure out life. They just got to sit there and dry off." They can't believe what 24 hours does and how they fluff up, but it's good.
Yay. Welcome
The
in,
kids are having
everybody.
so much fun.
The one thing I'm telling you, I learned about life through nature as a child, as a
Yeah.
young child. So there's nothing wrong being around farm animals. That's how I learned about the circle of life. That
I
song's gonna be in
really
my
wanted.
head. Oh, go
Oh,
ahead.
I know. I should do that tomorrow. I should play that song and hold up one of my chickens.
One day this whole classroom will be yours, chicken.
Just
Yay, hello
lay your egg.
everybody.
Oh,
Do you know what's
Chris,
funny?
that's
I've really been pumping out my sewing lately. Sewing 15 minutes every day is turned into sewing for an hour every day, turned into like sewing for 2 hours every day. And now I'm like, I got a quota of a coat a day, which is crazy. I think gremlins show up overnight and multiply the pile of dirty clothes. I had this weird conversation with my son. I sat him down today at the kitchen table and I said, Sir, where are the socks that come from this house? And my forks have disappeared. There are only two
oh,
people. There are only two people that live in this house. Do you see? It's driven me insane. I'm like, dude, what are you doing with the forks? Are you throwing them in the trash?
metal detector.
I have one. I
I
have a
doubt they'll
mini
pick them
wand.
up, but
I'm gonna start wanding people for the. You got utensils? I'm gonna start wanding people for the.
shake them down. Shake them down.
Yay! Awesome. I don't know. I was because I was pulling all the clean dishes out, and I was, why do I have 75 spoons and like 15 forks?
It's
Because
totally
some
opposite
people just don't
in my
realize
house.
it. Yeah.
I don't know. So I was like, we were on fork watch. I'm gonna put a cam on my utensils cabinet and see
Ladies and
where
gentlemen,
those forks are going.
this is
Yay!
Fork Watch 2026.
Live from North Carolina, this is Fork Watch 2026. William has lost his mind because the
Yes.
forks are gone and the socks are back in the vortex. Hello, hello, Terry. Great to see you.
I don't
Yay,
want to
welcome
know.
in. Welcome in. Congrats on the
Hi,
new
Terry.
machine. Always congrats on the new machine.
Yes.
Always.
You're going to have to take a video and send it to us since you don't do lives or anything, Chris, when you get it all set up.
Absolutely.
I'd love to
And
see it.
it's been a while since I've had that feeling when you get a new sewing machine. I'll sit over
I don't
here.
know how many days. It's been a while, though.
Definitely been a while for me. It's been 6 years.
Yeah.
Well, that's
trash
not
with the paper
true. Wait a
plates.
minute. That's not true. I forget I have one in California. So that one got bought in 2022. So 4 years.
Yeah.
I agree with Mona. He's probably throwing them in the trash with the paper plates. It's driving me insane. He throws them out with the paper plate. I've had to deal with this. Oh, it drives me. And because paper plates are so expensive, I buy the 700. I buy the stack so big, it's like my size.
Yeah.
And it looks like I'm carrying out my drunk friend. It's so big. So
Fun.
it's driving me crazy. My spoons walk away, and my kids get spoons full of ice cream and leave them wherever.
Yep.
Lately, I've been on half water and half Gatorade patrol because, like, I'll get a case of Gatorade and he'll drink half and then go drink another one. And I'm like in my hallway shaking.
Yes. No.
I agree, though, Jennifer. I agree. Oh, I saw the fluffy butts. Oh,
I might bring them home this weekend, so maybe I can take a video or show you guys when we're live on Saturday, but I don't know. Either that or I'm just going to go up to the school and feed and water them. So I don't know which one's going to be easier.
my grandmother had plastic spoons and forks because she was sick of all of us. Did they hatch over the weekend? Did I miss it?
No, well, they hatched Tuesday and today. So, yeah.
Welcome in, Pam. Welcome in. It's been 6 years since I've had a new machine. Oh, excuse me.
Hi,
Oh,
Pam. How are you? Welcome in.
welcome in. We just had a conversation at work today. Kids throw away silverware.
Crazy.
Every time I say it, a gray hair pops up. Like, boop, new gray hair. I got them throwing away dishes so they wouldn't have to. I don't know what I would do if I caught my kid throwing away a dish. For me, it's when I see recyclables in the trash, I turn into my father and my mother. Do you know that's 2.5 cents? At least back in the day, that was 2.5 cents. So they'd take it out and shame the whole house. Who put this? Who put this in the trash? Oh, absolutely. I am excited for you. New machines are awesome.
Yes.
Save the Gatorades and marry the bottles. I put him in the fridge to shame him so when he wakes up, he looks in the fridge. He's like, oh no, Pops has been cleaning.
Yeah. Drink those first.
I bought the half bottles and I'm not kidding you. He drank half of the half bottle.
I know you were just talking. I heard you guys talking about it. You're like, yeah, Dad, I'm so glad you bought the small bottles because we only drink half of them.
No, it's not me. With those I grabbed two because I'm like
Yeah.
glub glub glub. That was great. Glub glub glub. That was great. Now I'm thirsty again.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go old
Yeah.
school. I'm just gonna get the mix like they used to do with Tang and Kool-Aid. I'm just gonna get the mix and make. I have a 5-gallon
Yeah.
thing. I have a 5-gallon jug. I have a 1-gallon jug, and I have a 10-gallon jug that fits in the refrigerator with a
Oh,
spout. With a
oh,
spout.
that's a lot.
We only did it one time. It's been 6 years for William as well. Yes, it has. It has been 6 years, Terry. It's been 6 years. I'm clutching my pearls. I'm telling the story of the Titanic right now. It's been 100-something days since I bought a sewing machine.
It
The world was
has.
a different
Oh
place.
my gosh, you're gonna make me do the math. Oh, it's been a while.
Katie, your camera is backwards. What do you mean by backwards?
You're probably mirrored. I would have.
I don't know. I don't set the software.
Same, Chris. You know what's so funny? I'm still scared of my dad's not around, so I'm still scared of my mother. I'm still scared of her. If she went like this to adjust her eyebrow, I would flinch. I've thrown away items from the fridge because that's different. I have a teenager in my house, Pam, so I agree. I'm
Mona said she
anti-science.
got a new box of donuts. Yum.
Mona, where I'm from, that's extremely exciting. In my house, it's like Lately I started going to the Walmart by my house again, and I've been buying the worst food on earth. No
Mm.
Misty Silverware here. They all have hair tags. I know. Now I'm craving donuts. I used to love Tang and totally forgot about it. Yay, Ollie Baba, great to see you. But
Hi,
really,
John.
Katie is driving me crazy. Where are my forks? I'm mad. I used to love Tang. I grew up on Kool Aid, Tang, Tab, just
Ooh,
anything that was powder, anything that was
yeah.
because I had an army of a family, you know, and so my parents were like, "What comes in a tub so big that we used to go to warehouse stores back when they didn't advertise." Drove by the donut shop today and was like, "Stop," and was like, "Stop," but I didn't. I fail at that all the time, Pam. I go to the donut store too much. I buy silverware at every estate sale. I need to go to my storage unit. I have stacks. You just reminded me I have stacks of silverware.
Hi,
Yay,
Ollie.
welcome in, Ollie. I just cleared the fridge.
Hi, Ed. How are you?
Yay, welcome in, Ed. Welcome in.
Hi, Ed.
When I get a new bag of chips, I'm the same. Oh, I went and got guacamole, and I'm like, I looked at the guacamole, and "Careless Whisper" starts playing by George Michael. I looked at that guacamole. I said, "I'll see you later, guacamole." I will be back for you, guacamole. I miss Mountain Berry Kool-Aid. I was
Ooh.
addicted to that stuff, Ollie.
I'm addicted.
130 days I have not purchased a sewing machine. I feel like I should get a chip and a cake.
I think
We
you
were
need a patch.
We recycle where I live with family and use a couple of paper bags. Certain members put the recyclables in the wrong bags. I never thought about it. Recycle shaming them. I was
Yeah.
recycle shamed as a child. Good idea. I'm going to try that. I have different cans. I have like the largest can is for cans. I have a plastic can.
Yeah.
I have different places for them. Good times. Good. Now I have Careless Whisper in my head.
Well, you said
No,
that your grandma collected all these forks and knives from restaurants.
no, tell the truth. My grandmother, who was wealthy, my grandmother stole from every restaurant she ever went to. My parents always say it's because she was from the Depression era. She would steal the exact, like, whatever the amount for a full set, she would take them. When I was a kid, every Sunday after church, we would go to like alternating restaurants. And it's okay to tell the truth. I'm not kidding you. I have stacks of silverware.
So are they in the storage unit?
Yes. And she has
All
them
right.
in those weird 1970 plastic cubbies. And
Yeah.
she taped them.
Jennifer.
Oh,
Jennifer
I
says it's so funny how we always talk about food. Laugh out loud. I'm going to blame William's live streams for my weight gain.
Please do. Please
Yeah,
do. I don't know what it is.
oh,
I'm an eater.
you need to add that to your
this is the
Oh,
repeat.
when you read that out loud,
Second repeat.
for to everybody, the my so-called flying airlines and all that stuff, your little disclaimer may cause food gain, like weight gain. You need to add that to it.
and Dre,
Oh,
the forks are crazy, but I've always been an eater, and this is kind of a funny story. It's not. I dated someone who was from Norway for a couple of years, and about a year into the relationship, she grabbed me and she's like, "I've gained 50 pounds being around you." I like going to restaurants. I like going to Denny's randomly for no reason. I eat Mr. Good bars. I have terrible habits. And I'm always talking about food. I'm always I don't know
Food's
what it
what,
is.
food's what makes the world go around. Think about that.
yeah.
I
It
mean, if
makes
you
me
think
happy.
about all over the world, each of us share different type of food that we like to eat based on our ethnic background, and so there's so much out there that we can all experience. And when we talk about it here on the live, you never know. Someone's going to try something that you might have mentioned. You know what I mean?
I have the stereotypical bad American diet though. I eat a lot of fried and processed food. I love that stuff. Holy guacamole. Yes, but this is the food channel. That sacred sugar dispenser. Okay, that's real in my house. That's real. I have a sugar dispenser that you would have at like a restaurant. I put it in that one video where I made the curtains. I'm not kidding you. I'm sitting there and I put it. I want people to see my sugar, so I put it in the video.
I went to like the dollar store and they have them, and I was like, well, you might need a backup.
Oh, and Denise, I walk past the Girl Scouts like this. I go in the other door. I act like I'm in the Girl Scouts Witness Protection Program. I put on sunglasses, a Groucho Marx mustache. I'm like walking by like this. Oh,
Yeah, I need a
I didn't wear
T-shirt that
that.
says Girl Scouts. I'm looking for my dealer.
You know what I did, Mona? I put all my I have
Love it.
um I built these cabinets in my kitchen. I put all my snacks in the middle of my kitchen. I have a bowl of debauchery where it's like ho hos and Cheez Its are over there.
I can't live with you. I'd be so
And
no. I'd be so
and
sick.
my son bought bread and didn't eat it. So last night I made a quadruple decker bacon and eggy. So we're back to bread again. I didn't want to start eating bread again, but we're back to bread again.
They make half loaves now at Walmart.
Not
Just get a
around
half
here.
loaf.
Not around here.
Hmm.
Yes, this is the catch Liza is responsible. I love you know what? I'm in this weird phase of my life where I'm trying to love life. And so, food is a part of that. And if it just happens to be pancakes,
Yes.
I love older Tupperware sugar container. My parents bought me a set of good silver. I have it in the chest in the attic. When the hurricane hit, I was able to retrieve it from the attic. Now it's my everyday silver. That's awesome.
Yeah.
We eat 3 or 4 different cuisines every week. Last weekend was Middle Eastern. I have a craving for gyros. That's the one thing I love about living in my area is I can eat anything from almost anywhere in the world. Almost. Well, excuse me. There was this place, I don't know. They had a thing of meat in the middle of the table and it was on a fire. And they
Yeah.
literally gave you a knife and you cut the meat off as it's turning.
Yeah.
I want to go back to that place.
Have you ever been to like the Brazilian restaurants where they come out with like there's like 23 different meats, cuts of meat, and they come out with them on like huge skewers, and they just and you get as much meat as you can. You have like a rock or something that you
No,
flip.
no,
So
I've never had Brazilian food like that before.
yeah, and they have this huge buffet in the middle of it with the cold and like antipastas and stuff like that. So you go grab your sides and hot stuff, and then they come around with all the meat, and you just tell them yes and no if you don't want it. But there's 23 different things that they'll feed you throughout the restaurant throughout the evening. I'll have to bring
That
you.
sounds that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
before I forget, you should look up Brazilian pizza.
Okay.
Look it up and tell me what you think because I want to go to a restaurant and have one, but I need a partner because they're not for the faint of heart.
You
They're
realize
like,
who you're talking to, right?
I just need you to eat a sliver. I know you eat like a
Okay.
bird.
Okay.
Luckily, I eat like a rhino, so I have one of those on my porch to donate. I want Oreos too now with the green. Okay, you guys are taking
Brazilian
me back.
pizza.
My mother used to throw Tupperware parties and Avon parties, and later in the years it was Pampered Chef. So I grew up with Tupperware, Avon, Pampered Chef. So
Yeah.
if you even mention Tupperware, I'm there for the onion dip. My mom would make this onion dip and she'd be like, let other people eat it. I would see no one was eating it. I'd just go to the middle of the table and just start eating it.
Ooh.
Good times. You're welcome to get some. Brazilian pizzas are not for the faint of heart.
It
It's
looks
weird.
good though. I'd eat it. I'd try it. I would.
Brazilian pizzas has turkey and peas and all kinds of crazy
Yeah,
stuff in
it's
it.
different ingredients and they use cream cheese too in
Yeah.
some of it. I was reading different types of pizzas that they provide. So, yeah.
I still use my Tupperware that I bought 25 years ago. I love Tupperware. Welcome in, Denise. Welcome in.
Hi,
Talk about
Denise.
food. Like, nope, I'm not hungry. Well, it's because my son made pork chops again, so I'm gonna make pork chop nachos again. And I actually really liked them last night, so I'm gonna perfect what I did last night. I took 17-year-old nephew to one and watched in amazement as he inhaled everything. Some of those containers were the best ever. My fave was the gigantic chip bowl. I have a stainless steel bowl that is my official Halloween candy bowl. You can get 4 of those like 5-pound candy bags in it. I literally have to carry it like this.
Oh,
It's
wow.
the biggest bowl in my house.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, if that thing's on one of these, you know it's Halloween.
Yeah.
My kitchen is a Pampered Chef kitchen. I miss Pampered Chef stuff. Ew, not on New York pizza. I sold Tupperware when I lived in San Diego in the 90s. I sold Avon way back. My mom had huge Avon parties. I'm not kidding you, with like all the blocks around
Is
here.
Avon still around? Is Avon still around?
That's such
It,
a good
I
question.
think so. I see Mary Kay cars still around the South,
I
so
did, yeah, I did Mary Kay for a while.
yeah.
I love Brazilian pizza, Diego. My mom still does Mary Kay too. Well, she buys it. She doesn't like have parties. I sold Tupperware 25 years ago. I thought I needed to get a part-time job to save money before my 21st was. You know what's really funny? I got a second job before my son was born because I panicked. I had dry ribs. I've forgotten the crock pot.
Oh, no.
I need to get a new lid for my crock pot. I miss that thing.
I love my crock pot.
The whole Tupperware thing's bringing me back. It's bringing me back to good times as a kid. I sold it mainly so I could afford to buy. Isn't that so true though? There's also a few small Brazilian grocery stores.
Oh, nice. I
Where
guess we're
I
going to
live,
South Carolina, William.
wherever you're from, there's a grocery store for you in LA County. Wherever you're from. If you live in my area, no matter I will challenge you to not find a food from where you're from where I live. Vegas is like that with fast food. I have all
They have
pepper
everything.
chef, even a giant frying pan that I can't lift out of the cabinet. Terry, my friend, has the pink Mary Kay car.
No. Wow. Yeah, there's one that's somebody that drives around here.
I have about 100 Avon perfume bottles from my childhood. I still have all my grandmother's old perfume bottles.
Mm.
All of the old that make you look French. With that they were like literal bottles. I melted all my mom's Tupperware in the oven.
Oh.
Oh, that reminds me of my Doctor Who cups. I had those cups where if you put hot liquid in it, something would appear. In this case, it was the TARDIS. Twice,
Oh.
somebody put them in the dishwasher. Twice,
Hmm.
and then it came back white. It came back just as white.
Nothing to do. Yeah.
In the oven, I hope you were talking about when you were a kid. I have a rule because I use my oven as storage. Look first. In my look first before you turn the oven on. Look, because you might be heating up something I forgot.
Good to know. Good to know.
The tiny lipsticks. Oh, the tiny lipstick samples.
Yeah.
Yes, but who needs plastic in the oven? I knew people that used to use ovens as storage.
I kept my cast iron in the oven. So I have two cast iron um, skillets, and so yeah, I would season them and then just leave them in the oven. I don't know.
I had a pampered chef party during the plague. People went crazy buying kitchen stuff because they couldn't go out. I had a stack of boxes from the hostess gifts. I saw a pink Cadillac in Virginia recently. I assume it was a Mary Kay car. Who else? Who else? Someone.
Exactly.
Who else would own a pink Cadillac? Somebody who likes pink caddies. Oh
Oh
no, I did
no.
not see that, Denise. I did not see that.
Oh, I hope that everyone was safe though. I'm glad that middle schooler knew what to do.
My neighbor kept her files in the oven when the exterminator went in. He accidentally turned on the oven when he moved it. Oh, don't be
No.
touching my stuff. See, this is why, like, I'm a
Oh.
Karen. I'm a Karen. I'll tell a contractor, please don't turn on my oven. Thank you. Have a good day. My entire
Oh.
life is in there. That's an easy one for me. I'm a Mexican. When in the U.S. is there not a Mexican grocery store? Say, hey, where I live too, there's
Yeah.
we have amazing Mexican grocery stores around here, and we have several, not just one. At least those won't catch on fire or melt. That
Hmm.
absolutely heroes on the bus. Mona says yes. Kid saved her. Everyone is fine. As a career asthmatic, um, every once in a while, an asthma attack will just hit you.
Oh.
It's a freakish thing.
It's
I had
nuts.
one with Jess, and she didn't even notice. And I walked to Rite Aid, and I was fine after I got my inhaler.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know.
It wasn't an asthma attack. My lungs just shrunk for some reason.
Like we need to have a signal though. Maybe.
What? The neighbors were away, and the super let him in. They were homeless for a year until the apartment got repaired. They're back in now. Wow.
Mm.
See, this is why I'm always checking on my son. What are you doing? Okay, good. Don't play with matches.
Yeah. I know.
Oh man.
I was always the kid that was curious, so I would go outside with matches, and my mom could always. I was like, "Mom, I was outside." She goes, "I can smell everything." She knew when I had stuff. But
Terry says I do not use my oven. I keep my sweaters in there. Again, I am lying. But I do not use it.
yeah.
I'm I cook a lot at home. I cook almost every day at home. And ever now that my I'm kind of boycotting fast food in a weird way. Not boycotting it. It's just it's so expensive it's not worth it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh
It
no,
is though.
and like even I don't buy like coffee unless I'm on vacation. Just because it's like everything is more expensive here.
Hmm.
So it's actually helped me out in a way. That is so scary. I was on the road one time and someone passed out while they were driving.
Oh, I
Oh yeah,
can't
it's
imagine.
unreal. It's unreal. She had her
Mhm.
kit in her lap and was too weak to use it. Atrophy, is that what it's called? When you like that's real. When you can't breathe and you can't move. Sometimes like if
Yeah,
my blood oxygen is low, I appear to be drunk
me,
because I'll
I can't communicate when mine's out of control.
oh
Talking
yeah.
is totally out.
Yeah.
I used to take stuff apart. I took all the face plates off outlets. Oh man, I use my toaster oven for every. Oh, the second you said toaster oven brought me back to Graham's house. My grandma
Yes.
made me love sourdough bread because she had a toaster oven.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like toaster ovens. They're simple.
Must be my sister. I use my toaster oven a lot, just cooking for me. Absolutely, and then I like a toaster oven. Oh, that brings me back. Dre says, Avon basically on life support. I was curious. Oh no, not Sears all over again. It's just good memories. It's just good memories and good times. And for some reason, my mom would make that Lipton onion dip. And so the 80s remind me of onion dip.
Yeah.
Every party, they would ask her, like, you bring in that onion dip? And I'm like, you guys haven't had your fill yet. Because I live in the onion dip factory.
Mm.
We've been reading this book about Notan. It's a balance between dark and light, and of course, has applications in quilting.
Oh, interesting.
Welcome in, SB Farmer. Welcome in. One of
Hello,
those
SB
topics
Farmer.
is one there is balance, horizontal, vertical, and diagonal. Something to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Low oxygen is no joke. I appear to be all kinds of things that I'm not. I get like I get woozy. I fight it though. That's why I get woozy because I fight it.
Kind of like a yin yang symbol. Oh, you'll have to email me the book so I can look into it. I would love to read about it.
I'm trying to listen to an audible book on my phone, and everything was in some Asian language. Help chat. What do you do? Oh gosh, this is like when I jokingly put my phone in French, and it took me like I don't want to say how long to get it back. Perfect comparison. My mom burned water. We use a toaster oven instead of a microwave to reheat food. Toaster
Yeah,
ovens are amazing. Toaster ovens are it just, but
I
again,
love mine.
it reminds me of my grandmother. When I was a
Yes.
kid, I asked my mom if I could have the broken toaster. I took it apart. Then the phone broke. I should have been an engineer. See, I those were amazing days. I did that too. Those were great times. It's a principle of good design. It kind of provides purpose to quilting.
Mm. Oh, cool.
She wasn't even breathing hard. A head was thrown back, moving side to side.
That's wonderful that the kids knew what to do.
Yay, Mo, welcome in, welcome in.
Hi, Mo.
My son, I have to get certs every 6 months for CPR, but really it's just getting it for all the new people at my job. But I take my son with me, and like from the time he was 12,
Yeah,
so
he's an
he's
expert right now.
he knows to pop the chest and all that stuff like they tell you on the mannequin, you know.
Yeah. So SB Farmer, it's my handle. It's
Oh,
so blessed by Jess at Gmail. So,
my Ninja air fryer replaced my air fryer. Love it.
mm,
My son. Oh, when I say he bought something, I bought it for him. But it is this air fryer. It is huge. He's used it like 5 or 6 times. I bought him an air fryer cookbook. I bought him all this stuff.
yeah.
But those kids deserve commendation medal. Absolutely. Absolutely. Welcome in, Mo. Still using grandma's Kenmore electric can open purchased in
Oh,
1950.
Dre, that's amazing.
Oh, wow. I was certified CPR until I retired.
Yeah.
Do you know it's one of those things, right? It's like you don't know you need it until you use it. I've used CPR at least 3 times and I've saved people's lives.
Yeah. There's a handful of us at school that were certified, and we'll actually the nurse will just come around, just put a dummy on the ground, and and the whole school just goes in lockdown, and we'll do that. Um,
Crazy.
yeah, and I'm also certified in um, what am I trying to think of? insulin and blood sugar and all of that stuff. So diabetics. So if something's happened, because we have a couple kids with diabetes at school, so I have their plan and everything. So I'm a person that they call in case. So it's yeah, I'm like partners. That's how I feel some days. Bumps and scrapes and bruises.
But my job, you have
Thanks,
to be,
Essie.
you have to be ready to act.
Yeah, oh, definitely. And not a lot of people want to do it. And I'm just thinking, well, we need to keep our kids safe. So whatever needs to happen, add it to my resume. um,
Besides World Saver, now CPR certified or what?
absolutely, absolutely. The only thing that I'm missing is how to fly with a jetpack, so I can get there faster. Um, so because I don't want to run up a hill. Whew, yeah.
I thought you were a special school. How many dummies do they have laying around? I had to be certified for my job. Also, the defibrillator. That is, yes. We have a defibrillator at my job
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And you can't even open the cabinet if you haven't taken the course.
Yeah. We
Got
have.
her. Oh, go
Oh, go
ahead.
ahead. No, no,
Got
no.
her stand mixer. The same time, yes, it works, along with any plastic
Oh,
containers showing
man.
signs of deterioration like scratches or brittleness. Yay, Diane, welcome in. Yes, people have always have their old
Do the
desktop tower
schools have new
computer.
piano game? Interesting.
Do you know what's funny? I have a tower right here, and I use it as a cabinet, and I'm not joking. I literally have a tower next to me, made with BPA from the internet. Do schools have Narcan on hand? Some do, and some
Yes,
don't.
we do.
Oh
Yep.
wow!
Yeah, we get
Are you?
certified in that every year too. You name it, we have it going on at our school. Hmm.
I am too, but I better not have to use it. I work in a different facility. Nobody better be
Yeah.
doing anything that requires that. I used to build computers. I know the adrenaline from doing that. Welcome in, Diane. Welcome in. I need a jetpack to get down my steps for ice cream. You have
All
no
right.
idea. If I had a jetpack, I'd be like, gotta go to the store. Oh, gotta go to Dairy Queen. I'll be right back. Gotta go to the park.
We have a restaurant called Dario. Does anyone else have that? So it's a burger joint, and then like an old fashioned burger joint, and then they have this ice cream bar that you have at the end, and it's insane.
No, that's
Yeah.
so funny. We have something similar, but it's Mexican food.
Mm.
That is so hilarious. How the names are kind of similar.
Hi, Kiva. How are you?
One day I will finish this
Diane.
jacket,
Which one? Oh, okay. I was like, what? I keep thinking about the blue one. I like it.
and I'm still in the beginning stages of the Great Cleaning 2026. In order to get to the middle bedroom, I have to create space, and I want to empty all the space near my blind stitcher.
Mm.
I'm trying to utilize all the space I have in here because I'm in a huge room. It's just I own everything.
Yeah.
When you're in a TARDIS, it's hard. I learned to upgrade hardware and learn the software as well. I had to take something today for the pain in my legs.
Why?
My mom, there was something there was just something going on with her, and I saw her today, and she's like, "I don't have cancer." I said, "High five," and we high fived each other because she went to the doctor and got all these tests. So
Oh
there's
my God.
definitely people. It's just that time of year. I mostly remember the cuts I got when I opened a computer. Terry, I'm out. Is that whole room your sewing room? Yes. This is where I sew in this room. And pretty much everything in here except for my rollaways is dedicated to sewing. I have one, two, three, four. Does a double stack count as two rollaways?
One.
Five, six, seven, eight, nine, and 10 somewhere around there. I have like
You have
10
10
rollaways.
rollways?
Yeah,
I didn't know you had that many.
yeah,
Oh,
I do. And they're double stacks too. Like, well, that's a double stack. That's a
yeah.
double stack. I own tools.
I'm gonna say we're gonna make a poll of how many tractor trailers we think it's gonna take to move you into a warehouse.
I got I got bruises for. I was thinking about that today. I'd have to buy my own. I'm thinking about getting a 35-foot box truck
Yeah.
and just being my own moving company. By magnesium. My mom had breast cancer years ago, and
Mm.
so anytime anything happens, she thinks it's cancer. So we literally celebrated today. I have to clean out the room I used as an office when I worked from home to turn it into a sewing room. Big project. I have arthritis. I went in for a bone density test last week. I hope I don't get a bad report. I'm not ready for being old. I know the feeling. I know that certain things happen, and I'm like, I'm not ready. I have that, but sometimes need something stronger. Absolutely. It's his bat cave. This is my bat cave. This is. And my son's Robin. And we go and fight crime at night. They go, that is a huge project. I take magnesium every night. I remember the whole computer Y2K panic. I told people that if it was to happen, computers would all shut down on 2035 because that's the year most PCs had. Ha ha ha. People freaked out. We're gonna keep their computers that long. I knew somebody who moved to Montana. I had a neighbor, and in 1998 he moved to Montana because he was scared of Y2K.
Oh my goodness.
Prednisone will have me sweeping the roof in the rain. Terry, I was a project manager for years. It's a second nature now. Prednisone, like, oh man, prednisone is not good for me. It works. It gets my lungs open, but I'm also doing push-ups in the hallway at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it gives lots of. I think I've only seen you on it once before. Like physically seen you. Like when we went
Oh,
to the first road to California, weren't you on it then?
yeah.
Yeah.
And you thought all that eating was because of prednisone, but
Yeah.
little did you know it was just really I'm just an eater.
Update on the Mammoth and the Golden Knights. We are tied 2-2. We're at the end of
Oh,
this, we're almost at the end of the second period. We have 2 minutes and 43 seconds left to go.
come on, Knights.
Um, the
We're
Canadiens beat the Lightning today 3-2. And the Flyers beat the Penguins.
Oh, so the Flyers advance.
Yes, they do. They win the series 4-2.
Oh,
So so the Canadians and the Lightning maybe have one more game because Montreal's in the lead 3-2. And hopefully the Knights win, so then they go up 3-2 in their series. Yeah. But they're in Vegas tonight. So hopefully that home crowd will. Oh, now they're 3-2. Golden Knights. They just scored. All right. And now we're back. Thank you for our hockey update.
thank you so much. By just with our sports corner. But I have to take for so many reasons. I clean nonstop, eat carrots, and yell should be a t-shirt.
Wow.
That should patent pending, patent pending. When I use my inhaler, I'm just a different person. I shake and I get the zombies. That's
Yeah.
I have to do breathing treatments often. I call it fuzzy. I get fuzzy from those things.
Mm,
Still to this day, when I was a little kid, I thought it was just the fact because I was a kid. Still to this day, I get fuzzy from the
yeah.
albuterol breathing treatment. The only issue with Y2K is software was written to use 2 digital years, so 1996 would come after 2001. I changed hundreds of programs. Prednisone can only be taken used under doctor's care.
Oh,
I agree with
absolutely.
Denise. Prednisone, I get wacky off of prednisone. And the higher the dose, the more hair trigger mean. Oh, I am not nice on prednisone. Yes, Denise, you need a prescription for it. I get like teeth grindy angry. Yes, a T-shirt when you shop at Trader Joe's. Absolutely, that is totally a T-shirt. I remember going around my bank and seeing something that looked like a computer shell. I looked in it, and there was a bunch of computers and electronic paraphernalia. I put as much as I could in my car, refurbished them, and sold them all.
Wow.
Oh man, I use a nebulizer. I don't like the inhaler.
Hmm.
I recently had to replace my nebulizer parts. Oh, I don't know why I have. We built this city. We
We
built
built
this city.
this
Just stuck in my head right.
volcano.
Do you know
Oh,
what's
that's
so sad? I can't believe I'm going to say this. And this is just more in the serger saga. I get more sewing done without my serger.
why are you going away?
Because as someone who works for Big Sewing, I'm supposed to push all the propaganda, like changing your needle after every
Yeah.
project. Um,
Well,
Terry,
I'm gonna come give your serger a spa.
it does need a good defluffing and a
Yeah,
hug.
defluff, maybe a new blade. Yeah.
I feel, but the thing is, I have a serger. I was thinking about replacing it with the other serger because it was only like 3 months old before it completely plonked. And
Yeah.
Terry, I have not one but two Trader Joe's near my house.
Ooh, I gotta go at least almost an hour, like 45 minutes to an hour to get to one if I needed to.
I have one 15 minutes away, but I won't drive that far. I understand I wouldn't either. It's weird. I thought they moved the Trader Joe's, but there's two in my town. There's the original place where it was, and they moved it to an even yuppier spot. I have one a few miles from my house. Do you have one near you, Judy McTwin?
It's about like with Mona, like 50 miles, 50 minutes away
That's
in any
far.
direction, pretty much.
That's
Yeah.
far. How about
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel?
I can get to one in 25 minutes.
Okay. The song you were last singing reminded me of our house. No, our house in the middle of the street.
But
I,
I have one better for you, Waffle House. 5 minutes.
I've never been to a Cracker Barrel.
We're going. We are. I know where
Hey,
there's
the
two
food,
in Vegas.
the food is okay. I mean, it
I
depends
mean,
on what you get. They make
yeah,
great meatloaf,
When I
yeah.
was a kid, I did a lot of traveling,
and their
but
breakfasts are pretty decent too.
I only stuck to things I knew. So
Hmm.
I've been near one. I've just never walked in one.
Now, the
Um,
breakfasts are pretty good. Their meatloaves
yeah.
are pretty good. I think I've seen, um, I don't remember, if it's some kind of steak and gravy thing. I think I've eaten that once.
Yeah. They've changed their menu into more Southern style food too, where like
Yeah.
a lot of fried chicken and
Oh
things like
yeah,
that.
you go
Fried
Pot
okra is
pies.
good. Yeah, and they have like fried okra. Sometimes, if you're lucky,
Yeah.
depending on where
Yep.
you're at, you might get pole beans, which I love pole beans.
Hmm.
okay. I'll eat fried okra. I like
Yeah.
fried. We grow okra. I like fried okra.
I love fried okra. Give me free, yeah.
And then they have there has a store attached that has like clothing and quilts that we can
And
go look at.
candy and yeah, all kinds of little things.
See, Mona and I have never been to a Cracker Barrel. I know they
Okay.
exist.
I mean,
So
I've only
Mona's
been like
coming
4 or 5
too.
times, and that's been it.
We're all going together. We can all go together.
When
He's
I
like,
come to North Carolina, we're going to Waffle. You and I are going to Waffle House.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I like a
And
good Waffle House. Get a
then I want to
is it
find a
a
Mongolian restaurant to eat at.
ooh, Mongolian.
we're
Yes,
having
they
this
have those
That's
around
conversation.
on my
Raleigh.
yeah, that's on my bucket list. I have
Yeah.
never eaten it, and I want to try it.
I'm gonna have my son drive me to Denny's tonight. Like, come on, let's go. Take your old pops to Denny's. Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Does he have his permit?
Yes, but he doesn't want. I offered him a car.
Why?
This is all because he doesn't want to pay for insurance. He has a car. He
Mhm.
has, and he doesn't want to take the test because he'll have to pay for insurance.
Oh, well,
Mine is 6 miles away. I can barely stand. And it's mainly because I told him to get a job and he asked if he could work for me. And I was like, we don't hire teenagers. Go work. Dude,
he has
I,
to be
I,
able to.
uh,
Yeah.
I almost got him a job at Little Caesars, but he didn't want to work there. I'm like, I will help your job out every night. I'll be like, I want a pizza with his employee discount.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been to a Cracker Barrel either. There's a bunch of
Come
Waffle
on.
Houses around here. All neighboring towns have at least one in their town.
Yeah.
I didn't see a yellow sign until Waffle House until I moved to Arizona. They don't exist in California.
Come on, Cynthia, you can come.
I'm
Yep.
never
Come
been
on.
to a Waffle House as the coloring book gift. Well, excuse me.
Oh,
I've never been to Waffle House. I might crash your party and show up. Hey, more the
do it.
merrier.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Christina. Great to see you.
Hi,
Welcome
Bad,
in.
Christina.
bad juju over a coloring book? I don't understand.
Yeah.
The minute he gets his license, your insurance will go up.
So
Oh, it's
true.
going to go up all right.
I'm willing to pay. I just told him he had to get a job, and he was like, "Nope." And honestly, it's different. Like insurance, everything has changed. When I was a kid, I could go work on the property, but like with Cal State OSHA and everything, I don't even want to deal with the drama. When he turns
No.
18, your employee in the Navy, he's drafted. He doesn't even know it. But until then, like,
Oh,
it's really nothing I can do about it. No Waffle Houses here. The best of the
I
Cracker
don't know
Barrel.
where they stop.
Well, we just don't have the yellow sign one. We have
Yeah.
IHOP. We have all those places. We have a lot of what I call yuppie mom and pop places
Hmm.
where it's like a wannabe like they have the atmosphere of like a B&B, but they only make breakfast.
Oh, I like that though.
So we
I'm
have
a
a place.
breakfast person though.
Oh, me too.
Mm.
It's what I call the fancy breakfast because it's expensive. And I'm like, I have buttermilk at home. I could make these at my house. You don't remember me telling the story of the coloring book gift? My
Mm.
granddaughter doesn't want to drive. That makes me very happy. It drives me.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with my son not driving right now, with the way that like, if we lived in the country, I'd be like, boy, get in the truck. You're driving me. But we live in a place where people are just wacky. My insurance went from 600 to almost 4. You see my
Yeah.
face?
Yep.
Oh my good grief.
No, it's like a car payment. Absolutely. Mona, I'm in the same way with when my oldest started driving. I couldn't believe how much it went up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How I didn't even look into it because I get a bunch of incentives. I have like the good driver incentives.
Well, we do too, but those for the first 3 years, it's like they're on probation. And so you pay high prices for the first 3 years that they're driving.
I've never put a minor on my insurance, so I don't know these things.
It is, it's unreal. Absolutely unreal.
So what you're saying is he's doing me a favor.
He's saving you money right now. But I don't know if it's like when he gets to a certain age, even if he starts driving, if like that 3 year mark starts then, I don't know. Because he's still a new driver. He'd be marked as one.
I had a job, so I paid for my own insurance from the jump, from the day I got
Yeah.
my license, from everything. And I still, whenever I put my hands on my hips when I get my AAA card, and they're like, "You have been a member forever, ever, forever." Even when like I rarely use it. When people look at it, they're like, "When did you join AAA?" I was like, "I was 17 years old, and I'm old now." Never been to a Waffle House though.
Mm.
I love it. You know what? It's always good memories. Even a place like Mimi's Cafe, it was always a place we'd go after an event.
Mimi's.
I miss the Mimi's from 20 years ago. I
I miss their muffins.
don't. I really don't want her driving around. I know the feeling, Terry. I know I'm losing it. Neuropathy is kicking my butt. I am so sorry, Denise. Mine is until 18. Mine's a no until
Yeah.
18. As she gets older, it should go down. That's a ridiculous increase. I agree. Until they turn 25, the insurance is insane. My
Oh,
insurance is over $600 a month for all four of us. That's partly because my youngest has two accidents, and and he was at fault in less than a year.
well, you got less than a month and you get to move one off. He's married. Bye.
That's
Yeah.
over 25 that doesn't drive. Do you know what? It's really weird.
I think
You
it's
know,
strange that parents are paying for their kids' insurance because when I got my car at 16 and I had to pay for insurance, it was under my own thing. My parents
Yeah.
didn't do
me
My,
that.
too.
I had a job and I put the bill for all of it.
Me too.
I think,
But that's why my son, you know, a
But
long
I
time
had
ago,
parents that didn't help do anything when you reach a certain age. So
yeah.
I was told something at a young age, and it's true. Affluence is a trap if it's not yours. My son lives in my house. He gets to do whatever he wants. He gets whatever he wants. And then I'm like, you have to go be like everyone else. And he's like, no. And part of me doesn't blame him.
Yeah.
Part of me doesn't blame because he, like, when I was a kid, I was a farmhand. Like, there was no question did I help my parents or not, ever.
yeah,
Ever. If my dad said, "I need your help," you dropped what you were doing, and you was probably had to deal with a car, a tractor, or something in that realm. The trick is getting to move out, getting them to move out. You know what though? My parents, like, I saved money. I moved back with my parents, and I saved a lot of money.
Hmm.
I did, and I was able to move out and get my own house because I saved a lot of money. So, there's nothing wrong with a quick vacation. And a driver's permit at 14 could drive 7 to 7. Interesting.
Yeah.
Friends of my family know to never give me coloring books. I will disown them. I tried. Just kidding. I drove with my permit for over 15 years. I was a bad girl. Rebel, Terry. Oh, it's in Upland. Good to know. Terry, you're a rebel.
Oh,
Man, in my state was the first where if you didn't have insurance, you were getting your car taken away, or they're gonna, like, something was gonna happen.
mm.
Now every state you have to have insurance. I think. Is there a state where you don't have to have insurance?
So in North Carolina, if you buy a new vehicle and it's not doesn't have a lien on it. Like you buy it outright, you have 1 month from the day you buy it to get the tags put on it and insurance put on it. So you can drive around for 30 days without insurance or tags. It's
That's
so
bonkers.
weird.
That's
I'm like, thank you.
bonkers. To a
Yeah.
California, we're like, even when that happens, they give you paper tags. You have to go to the DMV and register.
Yeah.
Here,
Hmm.
it's all about money. Here, it's all 100% like, how can we tax you?
Yeah.
So you will see someone with paper tags. That means their tags are in the mail. Is the insurance so much the liability for damages if the child isn't it isn't the insurance so much as the liability for damages if the child is on your policy. I kept taking the permit test, so I always had that in my pocket. I got my license when I was in my 30s. Um, Fun fact: I didn't get my license until I don't want to say. Never mind. But I
Yeah.
drove. But I drove when I was 14. Same. I had a car. You can't drive off the lot in California. It's so expensive here.
Yeah.
Though, cars right now are just sitting there getting suntans because who has $110,000 for a car? Who has $80,000 for a car? So,
Yeah.
unless you're buying a work truck, no one's spending that much money right now.
No.
I drive past a car dealership. It is like a sea of cars. I've been at car insurance for 3 months. Something happened to my auto pay and oops. Oh, actually, the insurance on the other vehicle on your auto policies will cover the new one for the first 30 days.
Mhm.
I'm learning so much. My state's no joke. My state's you have to pay to play, so there's no leeway. Goldie Hawn looks good. Goldie Hawn is 87 years old.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
it makes sense because Laughing um, is still on TV here, so she's still on TV here.
Mona meant to say 80. I knew she was in her 80s, but Mona meant to say 80, not 87.
Oh, okay. Regardless,
Yeah, she's.
wow, I didn't know she
Yeah.
was 80 years old. I started
I,
driving at 9, got driver's permit at 14, and license at 16. That's how mine works. When I broke my car, I was able to use the dealer's insurance, but only when I bought my car, I was able to use the dealer's insurance, but only for 30 days.
yeah.
Interesting. I've only owned one new car, and I've always just bought my insurance. Actually, no, two new cars. Now that I've only purchased two new cars in my entire life, and I've always bought my insurance outright. And I know this is crazy. My cars are fully insured, so if someone even scratches it, you're buying me a new one.
Oh, wow.
She looks younger than me. Now I have to look up Goldie Hawn.
She's a
Now it's
beautiful
like
woman.
a lot of older television shows still come on because it was like a lot of that was filmed in LA, Burbank, Hollywood, especially if it had anything to do with a Western. So Laugh-In is still on TV to this very day. And I believe that's 1960s. But it's weird to see because Goldie Hawn was a dancer on that show. So it's weird to see her from so long ago. How's everything in Greenland, Katie?
Oh, we're grinding on.
I
But
saw
we
I
had
saw
I had,
oh
sorry.
sorry, go. No, I saw a video of a hill being blasted.
That was probably either down here or in at one of the other airports, probably, because they did lots of blasting of rock to put in the airport.
It was really interesting how they covered it.
Yeah. Um, because what they did is they extended the runway on the Nuke runway and then turned it into an international airport. And they're nearly finished with the extension of Ilulissat. And then there's ours. It's now a little over a week old now. But
That's awesome. That's awesome.
we've had 2 days of a bitter rock. And then now I looked out the window when I woke up tonight because I finally got some sleep today. And when I woke up and looked out the kitchen window, it was snowing.
Oh
So
my
I'm like so over this weather. It's like time to get on with things, you know.
And today was like our first like real legitimate day of sunshine.
Now the
Mine
sun
too.
has been here, believe it or not. But it don't matter when that bitter rock's here because it just drops the temperature. It's kind of freaky, William, because yesterday when the bitter rock was going on, I talked to Nikolai about that tonight because it's a little confusing because when I was looking out the window, you've got this bitter rock that's been blowing for 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
and the temperature's been hovering around 25 degrees Fahrenheit, but the lake is thawing out. I don't understand that because it's below freezing. Why is the lake thawing out?
Maybe it takes cooler temperatures to keep it sustained.
It's possible, unless the lake does the same thing as what the ocean does seasonally. When like up here in the Arctic, it does a flip. All the during the winter months, the warm water's down at the bottom of the ocean, and you have all the cold on the top. And then when spring comes, it flips where you have the warm water on top and the cold on the bottom. And I'm wondering if that's not what's going on with this lake. Maybe the lake does the same thing as what the ocean does, but I don't see how. But maybe it does. I don't know. It's a quandary I haven't figured out.
I love stuff like that though. That's why I
Me
still
too.
read. I still read Scientific American and stuff like that. Like I love stuff like that. Ollie
So it's
Baba
a
says
really big question.
Goldie Hawn and Chris Russell had a place in Muskoka, Ontario, cottage country. My cousin made their kitchen. I love stuff like that. That's
I
like
think
I
they've been married
never
a long time, haven't they?
Phil Donahue had a house in my town, and I never brought it up until after he passed away because I didn't want to dox him. But he would show up every summer or when he wasn't filming. You would look younger too if you had all that plastic surgery she did. Oh, and it was laughing. It was laughing. 68 to 73. It's still on TV here. And
Oh,
every
that
night
makes sense, John.
I watch our Mrs. Brooks. And so it's on TV. Have you ever seen the TV show Psych? That show was filmed in Santa Barbara. If you've been there or lived there, you watch the show, you'll see a lot of film locations. I lived in Playa del Rey. I miss those days. That was the one summer I was rich. That was the one
That makes
summer.
sense, John. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It does make sense. The sun heats the bottom of the lake, and I guess the heat's suspended in the water column.
Yeah, because the sun has been super, super strong. I mean, really bright. And because our hours I think we're down to about 4.5 hours of dark now. So it has that many hours to be shining on that lake. And that lake's over here where the mountains don't even shield it from the sun.
Jess, could you handle that?
Could I? Could I handle what?
Perpetual sunshine.
I am perpetual sunshine.
That's right, you are.
Good
I
answer.
Yeah, that would be great. I I would enjoy it because I can sleep even when the sun's out. So I
I
have
don't
trained
know.
myself.
I still watch Laughing. I still watch it. I watch a lot of videos. Like I don't know if they're in Norway, it's Sweden. I don't know where they are. But first, they dry their clothes outside.
Love that.
That's a Norwegian thing.
Yeah, they live on a mountain.
Yeah.
They like live in all these people. They're like this row of houses, and all their clothes are just being dried outside. And there's this gorge. There is
I
like
love
this.
the smell.
They do the same here.
I
It's pretty
love
much
the
a
smell.
Nordic thing.
I don't know why, but if you're wondering what I'm doing at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm watching those videos of people like I do my laundry outside, and I'm like,
Hmm.
that's very interesting.
If I lived out in the country, I would sew dry clothes out outside. I just love that smell. I don't
I
know.
all of my dark clothes I dry. All
Mm,
my jerseys, everything, and under my patio.
yeah.
I don't do it like this time
Not in
of
the
year. I do
sun,
it.
but yeah.
I but under my patio, I have a 30-foot painter's pole under all the beams, and I hang
Okay.
clothes. So
Mm.
I have a good 30 feet of clothes hanging. But I you don't want to forget them outside because they'll make it crispy out here. Like
Yeah.
you have to pay attention to it. A good 15, 20 minutes and they're dry. I mean like
Oh,
bone dry.
yeah. And we always put everything inside out when we had to do it. Yeah. My mom be like, "You have 30 minutes. Go hang it. Go get it." Yeah.
I can't sleep if I see any light in my room, but I can sleep on the beach under the sun. It makes no sense.
I know that heat though, girl. That heat. Oh, it's great.
It used to be fresh air outside. Now, who knows? We've had
Mm.
fires lately. Even today, when I was standing outside, I'm like, son of a gun, I smell another fire.
Oh,
Oh.
speaking of fire, they got the fire put out here in South Greenland.
That's
They
awesome.
finished. They finally got it put out yesterday, despite the wind.
That's good. Yeah.
Yep,
You can freeze
they had
dry.
helicopters and everything handling it.
My grandparents put clothes out on the line even when it was like below zero. My grandma always had stuff out on the line.
That's
Crazy.
crazy. I hang
Yep.
all my clothes on the line when it gets warm enough. See, I do the same thing. I don't know. I wear a lot of black and it just preserves the color. Or anything that's dark. Even my jerseys, like none of these have ever been in a dryer. Any jersey that I own has never been in a dryer. At least under my
Yeah.
care.
Like I always have like, white sheets, white comforter, like all of that, and I would put it outside because it like sanitizes it, like the sun. That's in my brain. I think it's right. I think it really does sanitize it when it goes outside. Like it's part of that whole thing, but just the sun
People
hitting on it
tell
and
me
stuff.
that because I get
Yeah.
two ladders and I put my Yucatan blankets outside.
Hmm.
But I don't know if it makes them any more fresh or not.
Well, yeah.
No hanging clothes here. I live on a dirt road.
That
That
would
would
stink.
make me, yeah. So people freeze dry their clothes in Greenland, Katie?
Yeah, I see clothes hanging outside in the winter months too. I don't
You
hang
know,
mine out there.
to us Americans, I watch anything like I'm like, you're not using a dryer? What?
The reason I'm not using a dryer right now is because mine's dead. So I dry all my clothes in the. I hang. I have a clothesline in my bathroom, and that's where I hang mine. I don't hang mine outside
Mm.
because we get wind too much, and I don't want sand in my clothes.
Terry, I do the exact same thing. I don't use my dryer. I hang everything in the shower. Okay, I do the same thing. You would walk in my bathroom and be like, "Is William running a laundromat? It reeks of
Yes.
soap
Well,
in here."
my bathroom is so big I can get away with it.
Yes.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
big enough to
it's
put a single bed in it.
okay. So when you say it's cheaper, is it like I bought paper plates because I got tired of? I felt like I was running my dryer. I mean my washing machine, my dishwasher every day.
Mm.
So is it like cheaper as you're not using the dryer?
Yeah.
You talking?
Because I will tell you, like sometimes when I have everything on and my dryer kicks on, the lights buckle
Hmm.
because I know it's juicing because I got
Oh,
everything
see,
else on.
it's interesting when I before my dryer died, it didn't dry my electricity up. But then you have to look at it this way: there's just me and Nikolai, and when Nikolai's gone to see, it's just me. And I
Yeah.
tend to wait. I tend to wait until I have a big enough load to even wash to start with. Literally, I wait until I have enough to put in the big front washer before I even wash because I'm not going to wash a tiny load. And
Yeah. I wash clothes once a week, and it just happens to be today. Today's
Yeah. Yeah.
I do my 2 loads, my darks, my lights, and
Yep.
then my towels. So actually 3 loads. But yeah,
Yep.
yep.
And when
And I'm
Nikolai
done.
comes home, it's a little more often. So
Yeah.
our electric bill, which is our electric bill consists of the electricity plus the water. And when it's just me, it's very low. And when it's two of us, it goes up maybe a couple hundred kroners, maybe, and then it goes back down again.
Yeah.
Is
So
it
we have a really cheap electric bill right now.
is it weird that I miss going to the laundromat? I got
Ew, I hate it going to the laundromat.
I got some of my best reading. I would finish books by the
Now, if they
time
had
I
had a sofa in there to sit on, I probably would have been all right with it.
well we like there's this really gentrified laundromat by my house, and I'm like, where was all this cushy stuff when I was in my 20s? I
What
don't know.
does
I did a lot of I used to take the bus when I was younger. I got so much reading done on the bus because I would ignore people. Who knows someone who would hang their clothes outside in the winter and they would stand up on their own? Okay, that's this weird trend. I see that with cowboys. People starch their jeans and stand them up. It's a TikTok
here's
thing that got spread.
here's
Mhm.
another trend. During the spring, summer, and fall, you'll see everybody's bed linens hanging out the windows here, and it's because they're airing out their duvets and stuff.
You couldn't hang a white flag around here. We would be like, don't give up. I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh. Do you
I hang mine outside. My do like
Yeah.
well my blankets were made in Mexico, so I hang them outside because they're ancient. I have an
Yeah.
Mhm.
electric fryer. I don't want to use it. It's for emergencies.
Yeah.
Smog causes the same stiff garments in the summer in SoCal. Um, I would I do not like going to a laundromat. I would drop off my stuff here. There's this weird lot because I'm not gonna say it's because of the internet, but there's been this weird gentrification with laundromats. They all look like they should be on an episode of Friends.
What do you mean by gentrification?
They come into poor neighborhoods and pump a bunch of money into things that don't reflect the neighborhood.
Oh,
And so they'll push out the group of people that were from that neighborhood, the native people from that neighborhood, because they basically slowly price people out of their own neighborhood. It's happened here. It's
gotcha.
sad. Socioeconomic discrimination is real.
It is.
Yeah.
There's an indie movie house that they moved into the far side of my town. Everybody asks, who's going to see these French films? I would, but I don't know whenever they're open. It's weird to me. I like going to the laundromat, all the loads done. Exactly, Chris.
Mhm.
I miss going there. I think it's because that's where I read all my Star Wars books. I wouldn't hang things outside now because of my allergies.
Yeah, I could
I
collect
watch.
things
I
definitely.
watch clothes once a week. My mom taught me how to watch, so I know just to put in all the washer detergent and go. I'm a single bachelor. I answer to no one.
I know,
Absolutely.
I love that when he said that.
I'm crazy though. I put too.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with smell. So my clothes reek of soap. When I worked, I dropped my laundry off in the morning and picked it up on the way home. Do you know
Mm.
what's really funny? Someone I knew a long time ago, they used to do that. I said, "How much do you pay to do that?" I was like, I need to open up my own service of folding clothes because if you get a bunch of clients, you can make a ton of money. I've gone. There is this weird renaissance of laundromats around here. It's weird.
Mhm.
I used to go to one in MacArthur Park that the average person wouldn't even want to sit down in. I miss that place. They suddenly look like they're going to have a photo shoot for Better Homes and Gardens. I'm not kidding you. There's it's weird how and like one counter will be pink, the other one's orange. Everything is this weird Miami Art Deco.
Mhm.
I see that happening here all the time. They buy small houses on large lots and turn them into huge houses. My neighborhood is no different. Gentrification has that's why there's certain businesses like there's this overpriced Chinese place that we go to just because they've been in my town for 50 years. But I still go there because like I'm surprised they're still around because they're privately owned. Red's, ne- Red's never had a dryer, nor our grandparents. Dryers are a luxury. Oh, parents never had a dryer.
Yeah.
Mine's slowly dying. I should have got rid of mine a year ago, and I've stuck with it. Jess
It's
knows it,
still doing the job.
but it sounds like I'm landing a helicopter in my house.
It is a little on the loud side, but I mean, what dryer isn't though? To some way, it might be just the drums loose.
All right, you're making me do this.
Mine won't heat up to dry the clothes. That's what's wrong with mine.
Tell me
Oh,
if you hear this.
we've done that. We had a Samsung, and we had to
Do you
replace
hear that?
the yeah,
This
but
one's
it's
a
not
whirlpool, and
loud.
it's a whirlpool, so it shouldn't have died. It should have
Yeah,
lasted, 20 years. Instead, it only lasted 4, maybe, or 5,
yeah.
and then
It
it just
sounds.
stopped heating.
Let's see. She'll be 15 this year, so we've had our dryer 13 washer and dryer for 13 years. We just replaced the dryer last year because it's like the heating element we replaced twice or
Yeah,
something like that and just
yeah.
never
I'm
um
there. I'm.
there was other
I'm to the.
issues.
I'm to the.
The only reason I haven't bended Nico's ear about us buying another one is because I'm on a mission to keep bending his ear until we see a dishwasher in this house. Because I am tired of being chained to the sink.
Hmm.
I
I know
hate to
people
Well,
wash
it's
who are
not
dishes.
not used to having a dryer. I didn't grow up with one. Doesn't bother me. Do you know the only
yeah.
reason I love having a dryer is because when I was a kid, my parents made me iron all my clothes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so in a way, I look that's why when you get into sewing, when I got into sewing, I was like, all we do is iron in sewing. All we do.
Yeah, we
My
do
soul
lots of ironing, that's for sure.
Mhm.
and so, as an adult, I'm like, oh, I look at ironing as a chore, and my dryer takes the wrinkles out. I had a portable dryer.
Exactly. I don't iron clothes either.
Yeah,
I
I
Screw
don't
that.
know the last time I did it.
and it's all
Yeah.
because my parents made me iron everything. I went to school with
Ironic.
creases in my pants. Hey,
I
how's
miss
it
you.
going? Welcome in, Paz. My so-called dryer. That thing is
Has
loud.
yeah. My oh.
I refuse to give up on it though, and I spent like 400 or 500 on a baseline washer, and so I'm keeping my dryer until the bitter end.
Mm. Hey, if it's working, why not? Yeah, right?
Yeah, but when I bought my other Whirlpool, $500 was top of the line, and now $500 is like you're buying a bottom of the barrel one. A few years ago,
Yeah.
a salesman told us that machines these days were built to last only about 10 years.
Yep.
Enclosed or a ringer. Oh man, I actually have a ringer and a wash tub. I'm ready for the apocalypse. I fluff clothes in the dryer, then hang them to finish drying. I do it to take stains, not stains, to get wrinkles.
I
Hmm.
And
think our
my
washing machine has already outlived itself. We've had it, let's see, I've been here for 15 years. We've had it 14 of those 15 years and it's still
Mm,
going. And
that's
it's a
great.
I think it's a Frigidaire is who it's by.
the
Hmm.
machines from the 70s would never die. For real though. No, I have all my grandma's old coffee makers. I have a Nelco coffee maker from the 60s, I think. It still works. I just need to get
I
a
try to. Oh, go ahead.
no, please. Please go ahead.
No, no,
Dad
no. I
told me
don't
to
want to
press
interrupt.
all of our clothes. Creases. It was a matter of pride. Exactly.
Mm.
I was the only kid who went to school with creases though. I won't iron clothes until just before I put them on and all. Thank you, Grant. Thank you. It's one of those things like when it comes to sewing, I'll iron. And ever since somebody got me a mini iron, it changed my life. And the House of Sewing would like to say with love, thank you. You are the most amazing human being that's ever that mini sewing machine changed my life, and I'm not even being funny. Because I
No,
hated bringing out the big one.
yeah, I really like that mini iron. It works. It gets hot too.
I love that thing. It's literally right here. I use it literally on my left hand. Like I know where it is. I only
Mhm.
iron for special events. I'm the same way. If
Yeah.
I'm ironing, I'm going to see the mayor.
I mean, look at the way that the clothes are made now and the materials that they're made out of. So you have a lot of more synthetic material and it doesn't wrinkle as much. So you can pretty much wear it and it just kind of it just flattens out over eventually. Um, and then if you take it out of the dryer, most clothes and you just put it on a hanger, I don't know. I usually never iron. And if I'm traveling, I always try to bring something that's not going to wrinkle. So,
I've kind
because
of
who knows
reached
what
this.
those hotels are going to have.
I've reached this weird office space point in my life where I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
If it has a
Yeah.
wrinkle in it, I don't care. Like, but it's because of my hardcore upbringing. I'm like, I'm not ironing unless I'm going to court. Is the
Yeah.
president coming? I'm not ironing. Am I meeting the governor? I'm not. Hey, if I'm going to if I'm going to meet, like I said, the mayor, I'll iron my clothes. We had some politician, some representative come to the ranch. I didn't know who he was, but I ironed my shirt that day. There was nay wrinkle, and I didn't even go roll in the dirt like I normally do at my job.
I was like, you're not wearing button up with a tie?
No, I do. I'm the
Yeah.
resident cowboy, so I have to be a stereotype
Oh,
when
yeah.
the city representatives show up. I have to be a stereotype with the cowboy hat and the boots
Mhm.
and the nice shirt.
Yes.
And I know this is a shocker to no one. I own like 20 bolo ties. I know that's a shocker to no one. I don't know. Like sewing has brought ironing back in my life, and I'm not mad at it. It's just
Yeah.
I've done a ton. I have a mini Alicio. What is that sewing machine that the people had? Like it seemed like a tube was coming through the roof, and it was like a line that fed into their sewing machine. And keep in mind, I've been watching sewing stuff for like 6 or 7 years on YouTube, so this could be a reference from 7 years ago.
Yeah, I don't.
But people have these irons, and they could put them down, and they wouldn't burn stuff. I get upset when I iron my clothes and then I have to
Oh,
drive with my seatbelt.
oh.
Okay, Terry,
Are you?
if I have a suit jacket, I take it off because I hate that too. Go ahead, Jen. Sorry.
No, you're good. No.
And I still have a wash tub, a washing board. I still have the hand crank, but that's because I was bestowed antiques. They were considered like country chic to have like a wash tub in the corner.
Yeah, and kids don't even know what that is anymore. They're like, what is this? I was like, we're making a band.
We had a watch that lasted 13 years. The modern watches are digital push buttons. Oh,
Yeah.
you have no idea, Diego. Mine is going out and it makes me angry. Oh, it makes me so
Yeah.
angry. I have a
And
bolo
Diego, I
tie.
will answer that email eventually. I'm thinking about stuff. So sorry. I just had
I
to
have a
tell him that.
bolo. Oh no, it's okay. I have a bolo tie that is blown glass. I haven't worn it in years.
Oh, that is
It's a
cool.
gravity feed. See, Alibaba knows it's a gravity feed. They were really popular a couple years ago,
Hmm.
but then technology caught up with it. And not everybody has a couple thousand to spend on an iron.
No, but like you can go to the quilt shows and they have irons that you can touch and they're not hot until you put them down on the fabric and then you press a button on the steam and the heat and just it's amazing how those sewing machines work now.
I still flinch whenever they do those presentations.
When you hear that steam at the first, you're like, okay,
I'm
heart
like,
issue.
no, they're gonna burn
Back.
you. Don't do it. No.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we're gonna have to do. Okay, when we go to the road to California next time, we're gonna have to. I'll be the guinea pig, and you can take me, and then I'll do like all the things, and you can ask all the questions.
We have to find the lady who we need to do our 30-year anniversary with her as well.
Oh,
With
okay.
the
Yeah,
lady
we
from the
can.
first road.
Yeah,
That was like 2 years ago.
yeah.
Grandma had an old sewing machine with a foot treadle. It was so
Oh,
awesome. Do you know what I have? I have two irons that you put on the stove.
my mom has those too. They're called door stoppers.
I found them at my grandma's house. One was
Yeah,
used. One was like more of like a barnyard find, I think. But
yeah.
the one was so used the metal was bent sideways.
Mm.
It's in here somewhere. That I took
We'll
straight
find it
home.
when you move.
Oh, I
Yeah,
took it. I said, "Oh, it's an antique."
yeah.
Oh, you're totally bringing me back. I have all kinds of crazy stuff. Sad irons. But it was made of like real steel because it had to be over 100 something years old. I
Hmm.
have a lot of stuff that's left over from my Aunt Teresa, and she lived in what we used to call 1920s Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So all the stuff from her house is like hitting 100, or
It's
we
all the
probably
first
passed.
round. Yeah.
Next to the Kenmore in my kitchen is a table that's 100 something years old.
Oh, nice. I
I'm
like
trying to,
antiques.
I'm trying to think if that's like the oldest thing in my kitchen because the sewing machines are kind of cheating because I have stuff from the 1800s. I'm not like Alibaba, but I have a couple from the 1800s.
Yeah.
Bring your families to help you celebrate. I have there's one in every crowd stuck in my head. I think the sad iron I have was used to drive in circus pegs,
Oh my
really
God.
dented for the ironing surface. No, they said that about Confederate Colts that they were so heavy people used them as hammers. Those old
Stop.
those old guns because I have a and
Those are cast
I did
iron.
YouTube I said the G word,
Steel.
but it's black powdered. It's old. I have a real life Confederate Colt. It's heavy. And you
Yeah.
can see where over the years someone has used it as a blunt object.
Hmm.
Just to
So
surprise me one little bit.
Wow.
That really doesn't surprise me.
and so that's real. What Ollie is saying is real.
Wow. No, I didn't think they would do such a thing. But if you don't have a hammer, what do you got to do? You got to find something.
Those things
And
are solid. I
yeah, they are.
whenever whenever I show my Confederate Colt to people, they're like, "Wow, that's actually really well preserved." If you really think about it, it's not because it's touched a million hands since the Civil War.
Hmm.
Cast iron,
Oh,
same as this stove. They heated them on for
This is not
real.
going on the top.
yeah.
I'm telling you, I have a few of them. I had my grandma's iron that you put in hot. You put hot coals in.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's cool. I didn't think they had stuff like that.
I have a travel iron that's very 1950s technology. It's GE. I still have it in the box. I found it at my grandma's house. Well, the thing that I thought was cool is they had all the plugs for around the world.
I remember you showing that in one of your lives, so I've seen it.
It's in here somewhere. But
I have seen it.
I have a 1950s GE iron.
Yeah.
I've never plugged it in. Did I plug it in then?
No.
Okay,
Plug
I've
it
never plugged it in. This is
No.
in.
future William making sure that past William didn't make a mistake. I did use it as a door stopper when I was a teen.
Yep.
You
That's
know,
what ours were, door stoppers.
I have a Geo that's priceless to me. My grandmother used it as a door stopper.
Mm,
My Geo is priceless to me. My
yeah.
grandmother was like, "Oh, it holds the door open."
We also
Oh,
had for the door stoppers, we had like those they're they kicked the mud off your boots, like you scraped the bottom of your boots on it,
oh
but it was
yeah,
like the dog. You know what I'm talking about? With
oh
like the
yeah.
bar. So my mom had
Hold
interesting
on, Katie.
things.
I'm gonna make you big.
See, I want one.
So I don't talk about it, but I weirdly collect
That's
irons.
cool.
I weirdly collect irons.
This
I would
thing is heavy.
Yeah. So
don't mess
is
with
it like
Katie.
you plug the cord
Yeah,
into
there's a
it?
plug. There's a plug right here, and then
Okay.
there's a metal plate which is in my craft room that this sits on top of.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's neat.
So
Oh,
I put the
Diego,
cord away, and yeah, I use it. I sometimes I'll put it on. I use it like a clapper
Yeah.
because it's
I would
so
probably do the
heavy.
same. It's
Yeah.
yeah.
don't break into
Oh,
Katie's house. You're gonna get cold cocked with an iron and sent
Actually, I
into
have a
next.
baseball. Actually, I have a baseball bat at my front door.
I have an antique electric iron now. Yes, a GE. I love that thing. I'm so glad that my grandma was a mini hoarder. She had a big house, and in the end, she really didn't have that much stuff, but she had the contents of someone who lived in that house for 40, 50 years. So I'm fortunate to have stuff like that. I'm gonna go look for it.
very.
It's somewhere close. Absolutely, that was beautiful. A boot
Yes.
jack.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it's called? But just a scrape? Like it wasn't the one that you put the heel and you pull off your boot.
They
So it was just a
because
boot
I'm an
scraper.
antiquer, they're in
Yeah.
antique stores all the time. I
Mm.
actually like spot them. I'll have to put a photo of it in my channel. But they're when people figure out what they have, they jack the price up.
Mhm.
Yep.
Anything to do with sewing is just people now want it. So they're hard to find some things,
Okay, that is very
but
flat.
How much are
yeah.
301A going for right now?
Um anywhere from 250 to 450.
All right, do you hear that? I have three 301As. The bidding starts at 1,500. Thank you.
California prices are that much of an increase. Yes.
That's
I
crazy.
found a black
I'm
one
afraid you'll be sitting a long time then, William.
and I almost told you. I was like, "Oh, William said he wants a black one." I was like, "Here it is." I found it for a buck 25 and cuz that's the cheapest I've seen them now. But I'm like I didn't know the condition or anything, so I just kind of like let it pass. But
Oh,
I a long time ago, Katie, I sold not one but two featherweights for 1,000 something each. Okay. Still to this day, I don't think I've spent that much on all of my sewing machines. And my Husqvarna Viking doesn't count because I went to the
yeah.
store and purchased that. So it doesn't count. But as far as my thrift store sewing machines, I don't think I've spent more than 2,000, and I will never admit to how many sewing machines I own.
The spreadsheet won't lie.
Well, one day you're gonna walk by, you're gonna be like 375, 376.
No, I'm going to sit in
Why
a
did I
chair.
come here
And as
378?
people are packing the moving truck for you, I'm like, what machine is that? And I'll type it in. All right, what machine is that?
You
William,
say packing
you have
people.
302 touch and sews. I
I
thought we only
love
had
how
20.
I love how you say packing people. It's gonna be me, Giuseppe Bargello, my son, and my cousin.
I know. You are the packing people. I'm
and
just
me
there to
and
supervise.
Giuseppe and me and Giuseppe are gonna drive it. For some reason, I'm always
Yeah.
the guy that drives the U-Haul. People think I'm
Yeah.
a big rig driver. I'm always the guy that transports the stuff.
Mm. Oh. Did you ever look at that link I sent you?
No, not yet. I don't like to dream before
I like to dream. Dream is
I don't
good.
like to dream before 10 o'clock at night.
Oh, okay.
Which
Well,
is
we're
in
almost there.
11
I'm 10
minutes.
minutes away.
That's in 11 minutes, so we don't have to worry about it.
Oh,
ooh,
yeah.
I'm almost over with my Cal State OSHA break, and then I'll start sewing again.
Oh, you're good.
I'm gonna give this short some more room. This one didn't take off, but that's life.
Yeah, but where are you at? Just
Well, YouTube Studio is different. I'm at 777 views. And I would
Yeah.
just like to say to all you 777 people, you are beautiful. I see you. You shine like beacons on this just I won't say it. You are beautiful people. To everyone who watched my short. I I try to stay humble. And I know it's an algorithm thing, but I try to stay humble because I remember when I used to get 80 views and think it was a lot. So I try to stay humble. I don't want to be that
Yeah.
cocky, arrogant YouTuber.
No,
But
we
it's
talked about
11.
this. Yeah.
People
But
is
it's
not going to
11.
watch you if you become arrogant.
No way. I don't.
Absolutely.
I no. And see, that's the thing, Katie. I learned from people who pushed me. Like, it's a turnoff when someone gets popular
Yeah.
and they think they're better than you. Like, we're all
Yeah,
kind of the
exactly.
same. I don't.
I
I don't know.
You have to be who you are, and no matter how big or little you are when you're doing this kind of thing,
Hmm.
not become something else just to be because you want to impress everybody.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Oh, that song's gonna be in my head all night. Shine bright like
I'm
a diamond. I'm gonna have Rihanna in my head all night.
not gonna lie, she's not my favorite person. I don't know why. She just kind of rubbed
Who
me the wrong way one time, and
I'm
I'm like,
gonna tell you, I
who is
but
this?
I never
Rihanna.
got in. I
Oh,
was too
Rihanna. I
old for
never
all
listened
that.
to her stuff.
I was
But
too. I thought that I'm too old. Is I was like I don't know. I missed that era. I was having
yeah,
babies, not like physically having babies, but I was, my kid was a kid. Like
yeah.
I was watching Yo Gabba Gabba. I was watching Nickelodeon when she was popular.
But um, it's just there's a lot of people that their music I just don't agree with, and it's just like just the song lyrics and stuff because I really listen to that piece of it too. I don't let my kids just sing anything because it's just like it shows their character and things like that too because they don't even know if they're singing,
My mom
and
was the
even my
same way.
students at school. So I just make sure that and it's just her lyrics. Like she's a beautiful person and she's amazing, and I'm glad that she's successful in what she does. But she's just not my cup of tea, and that's just how it is.
You know
But
what though? I've seen her
give me some
around
Luke Combs.
LA. She's
Luke
not, but
Combs.
she's not rude though. I'll tell you, like, I've seen her. Like, also Alicia Keys.
I like
I
her.
I've seen Alicia Keys in person. She is a normal person. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, she is one of us. She would sit here and hang out with us. Like Alicia
Yeah.
Keys. I saw Alicia Keys at Ross.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not kidding you. She was shopping at Ross. I'm like, what are you doing here, Alicia Keys? Commander
That's
Cisco is
wonderful.
the best ever. I'm biased though. Like I I love Picard, but I think I played it out because of Netflix. It started with Netflix and now it's Paramount Plus. I've seen
Mhm.
every episode of Next Generation 7,000 times.
Oh, cool.
I love Rihanna
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
No, like I've told the Lenny Kravitz story a million times, and she is not on the Lenny Kravitz scale.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm glad that yeah. Oh, good.
now I have that song in my head, shine bright
Yeah.
like a
Like a
diamond.
diamond. Yeah. It's a nice song.
And up
There's another
until
song that has "Diamond in the Sky" in it. Trying to think what it
Mhm.
oh
is.
no, don't say the Beatles. Lucy in
No,
the
that's before my
sky with
time.
time. That's gonna be in my head all night now.
A song
Uh,
called Diamond in the Sky?
uh.
I can't remember what it was called.
When I grew up around people who were obsessed with Yellow Submarine. I'm not kidding you. I have Yellow Submarine on VHS, DVD, Betamax, Laserdisc. Um, so Rihanna is only 38. So I
Cool.
absolutely love Yellow Submarine.
See, when I hear the word Rihanna, I think of the Fleetwood Mac song Rihanna. You know who she was in the Fleetwood Mac song? You think she's singing about a lover, but what she's singing about is the baby she lost giving birth to.
Oh,
I I met Stevie Nicks.
She's so cool. I would love to meet her in person.
Yeah.
Stevie Nicks, at least in when I lived in this was 100 years ago when I lived in Arizona, and I say this with full conviction, with my whole chest. Stevie Nicks is a rock star. She
Yes,
walked
she
into this.
is.
She walked into this restaurant with 40 people. She like they ate the whole restaurant, drank everything. Like she's a
Yeah.
rock star. She like that's Rihanna by Fleetwood Mac. She's a rock star. I was.
And the
This
thing
was.
is that band has quite a history of how she came about singing with them because she was trying to find a band to sing with, and she kept getting
Yeah.
turned away. And then, out of the blue, I can't think of his name. The head of the band, he needed another singer, and someone suggested her. And at first, when he took a look at her, he's like, "No." And then he heard her sing, and it's like, "Oh yeah, we need her." And and then they ended up all married, and then at some
Mhm.
point halfway through their career they all got a divorce, but they still stayed a band.
Yeah. They just
You
didn't
know,
maybe work well together
Yep.
a
Oh,
long
it's
time ago,
I think his name's Lindsey Buckingham or something like that. I
I
don't
met
remember.
I met a wrestler. His name was Spike Dudley. Spike Dudley had a degree in Shakespearean literature.
Mm.
We ended up talking about Shakespearean literature to a man who would get his face cut open, who would get thrown through. Like he was this little guy who would just get flopped around. And so
Wow.
I'm shocked when people have this one image and you meet them and they're like, I'm a poet laureate. Let's talk about Shakespeare. Stevie Nicks is my earliest memory of Christian people hating on an artist. They called her a
Oh.
witch. She's a rock star.
They
She's
called her witch because I forget what the name of that song she sings.
this was 20 this was when I met her, this
That-
was in 2001, so this was 25 years ago, but she has a presence about her.
She does.
And
Her
I've met other
music.
people. I've met other people where you forget they're in the room.
And I love their music. First time I heard, well, let's see, there's all kinds of songs, but the one that really stuck out the loudest was, I think it was in the late '70s, was the one about it's like a caveman style song. That one was so funny. I hear echo.
Oh, sometimes it does that once in a while.
It's Jess's microphone.
Oh, okay.
It's always me.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
a
your
big
fault.
deal though. No,
No, I'm
it's
kidding.
because I think it's because something exceeds a certain octave and it reverberates off your mic. I used to get it all the
Probably.
time with my laptop.
Uh-oh. Where's my...
Well, well,
I
I,
Oh,
should
I,
write
s-
okay.
a thank you
oh, good.
so much for hanging out, Diego. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Have a good night, Diego. Thanks for the emails, and I will get back to you eventually. I'm thinking about some stuff, so I want to make sure that I give you the right information when I get back to you, and not be wishy washy. So, because I can be wishy washy. Are they winning?
The Vegas just scored.
Oh,
And
so
I
now it's
think
probably
it
4-2.
no, I think it's 4-4.
Oh, yeah, it is. 50 seconds left to go.
Oh, so they saved their season is what they did.
Yeah, they're saying, yeah. Well, it's
So it's
2-2.
four.
Well, the series is 2-2,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
4-4.
Oh, for
Yeah.
some reason I thought that Vegas was behind. So my best songs from my to the best songs from my childhood are not
Not
Easy
easy.
Being Green by Kermit the Frog. Short People Got. I love
Short
Randy
people
Newman.
got short. Oh, that song. I remember that song.
Granny
I hadn't
Potato.
even thought of that song. It's so long.
You should have seen Jess's face when I showed her the Dodgers song, which is Randy Newman's "I Love L.A." I played it and she's like,
I didn't expect that.
"You really?" And it builds up because there's
Yeah.
a good 45 seconds of him just playing the piano, kind of
Yeah.
talking. Then there's the
I'm like,
do do do
I'm like,
do
this is
do
LA.
do 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 do. That's the Dodgers song.
I
Since
was
the
so
80s,
thinking. Yeah.
I'm about it. Randy Newman, bangs. I love Randy Newman.
We're gonna have to have the annual listening of that song. It's been almost a year. So
That
we're gonna have to
oh, I gotta
subject
go
it.
there.
Yeah.
That and Ram It, the Ramily song.
Yes. Yes.
They did that. That
Uh,
was peak 1980s because a bunch of football teams made music videos because rapping was new. And so all
yeah.
they had to do was rap like this, and they had a song. That's
I
all
wonder
really.
if the copyright is gone with that though,
That song got
because it's
popular
been
and then
30 years.
it got really popular, and then like YouTube kind of took it off. It was weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
Oh, it's you have to dig in there, but you can find it. Good times. Oh, there's so many different songs. We used to listen to like we're gonna call it the oldies and goodies stations, but a lot of 60s and 70s music when I was growing up. Like that's what I was immersed into. And then my dad, he was always in the 70s music and a little bit of 80s. But it was always fun because we would just listen and sing and just dance. And that was just it was great. Yeah. So, and I think you kind of fall into the culture of what your parents listen to also.
Yeah,
Whatever
us
they're
girls
listening
didn't.
to.
We
What?
didn't. Not
Yeah,
not
well, I
not
mean, that's
any
where
of
you
us
start
did,
though until
because they were country western listeners.
yeah.
Us three girls, we slid right into rock and roll behind their
Okay.
backs.
Oh,
Um, I listen to a lot of country. A lot of country. I think my mom was going through a phase of life. I don't know.
oh
And it
man,
could be the reason we it could be the reason we slipped into it is because they just overworked all the older stuff and it was just,
Yeah.
cry me a sad song.
oh, Kitty, I grew up on Linda Ronstadt, Jim Croce, the original Dixie Chicks with Linda Ronstadt, Dolly Parton, and I can't remember the third person.
Well,
Johnny Cash.
some of them they didn't listen to. It was Loretta Lynn.
Oh,
What's
I
the
grew
other
up on
one
all
singer? Like
right.
Stand by Your Man, da, 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 da,
Oh,
that song.
some of the teachers in my
And
high school.
Conway Twitty and
Oh gosh, I grew up on Conway
Yeah.
Twitty.
Yeah. Oh.
um
I
the coal
own the
miner's daughter, that
Oh,
music,
yes.
and yeah, all
The
of that.
coal
And
miner's
actually,
daughter.
yeah, and then of course she
Loretta
got married
Lynn.
to Johnny Cash. Then
Yeah.
Johnny Cash came to Lake City one time and sang out at the college. Both of them did, and this was in the I think right before I graduated from high school,
Hmm.
because they that wasn't the first time they'd been to Lake City to sing. Actually, it was weird. They would come every 2 or 3 years to sing out at the college.
I have huh, the entire works of Confederate Railroad.
But now my dad had a taste in music like what you were talking. Some of what you listened to growing up too, William. Like um,
Oh my
North to
gosh.
Alaska and the one about
Oh
the
gosh.
Louisiana
I
song.
know. There's only one song I dislike. It's Johnny Cash and Willie Nelson. It's waiting like desperados for a train. And the only
I've heard
reason I
that
don't
one.
like it is because my father would listen to it. He'd rewind it and listen to it again. Then he would rewind it and listen to it again. And he would
He
like,
burned you out on it.
oh, he'd be crying by
Oh
the 10th time he
no!
rewinded it. Like there was something emotional
You're like,
behind that
okay,
song.
I'm so over this, right?
So that's the only song where my eyes, I'm just like, no. But most of it, I love it. And I had a contrast because my dad was in the country. My mom was obsessed with Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Rolling Stones.
Mm.
So
Ooh, so sweet.
at least I grew up with my mom was into 80s music. So I grew up with
Mhm.
contrast. I still have all the records though. I have Conway Twitty. I have all the records. Anything Johnny Horton ever put out.
Mm.
There was some kind of band that played dueling banjos or something. I can't remember what that was called. That he listened to. He loved banjo music.
Huh. I and before I say this, I promise to everyone in the chat I will not play my banjo. I own a 4-string banjo and a 6-string banjo.
Hmm.
So I get down on the banjo, but it's been a while. It's been a while. Up the street from my house, there's a pizzeria, and they used to have Friday night bluegrass, and it was open, so anybody could go up there and play. And I miss that.
Hmm.
So I really haven't played since they got rid of that.
Do you find that a lot of the live music in your area has kind of like died down?
Uh, I can't
Or
believe I'm going to say this. If you're under 40, every
yeah,
person I know that plays a musical instrument is over 50, basically.
okay,
Like everyone I know that plays music is of a certain generation that had a guitar in the 1970s, had a guitar in the 80s, had
yeah,
an acoustic in their house. So it's like it's a certain generation.
mm-hmm.
And by no means do I judge people. Like
Mm.
I own a keyboard and I wanted to, I'm not kidding you, every 6 months I pull it out and try to revive my synth pop career.
Yeah, you
I'm
know
not,
what? You and me are to get our keyboards out and mess around together on a private Zoom and see if we can come up with a little ditty.
I know
Yeah,
4 songs. I know 4 songs. And I taught myself the do, 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 do. Beverly Hills. That was my obsession was to learn to play the Beverly Hills Cop song.
yes.
That was like, and the funny thing is, the like I've had my keyboard forever. The only time I ever sat down and took a legit class was during COVID. That's the
Hmm.
only time. So I know how to play some classical piano, but it's stuff I learned on the internet. It's not like I got taught by a teacher. Well, I guess I got
Yeah,
taught by a teacher, but I went to YouTube University.
I'm
Music.
thinking about signing up for some piano lessons to refresh my memory since I have all the time in the world to do it.
I'll tell you from personal standpoints, it's a confidence builder when you can play more than chopsticks.
Yeah. I
So
mean, I
what
can
you
play some stuff, but not.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm a person who plays by ear, so there's that.
that was my thing. I just had to learn the chords because like much like guitar, once I learned certain sounds, I could go off. And it's the same thing with the banjo or anything. But I have weird instruments. I have a gosh, I have what do I have? I have an auto harp. I have tambourines. I own all kinds of crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm into weird instruments, and a banjo is on that line. You sing, dance, play the keyboard, and banjo at the same time. At the same time in the town square, one man band.
You better watch out. His legs are playing the drums too.
I'm not kidding you. On some real life gong show stuff, I kind
Yeah.
of when I get my warehouse, I will have one man band equipment.
Um,
So Jess will be in a live stream. I have this
I'm
idea.
excited.
We're gonna get solid plexiglass where you can't hear me, but you can see me. So Jess will be doing a live stream, and I'll just walk by in my one man band gear. I'll come back dressed as a beekeeper. Come back as Sherlock Holmes with my old man pipe.
They'll be like, "What is he doing next?" I don't know. Just keep talking to me. They're gonna be like, "Signal us, Jess, if you need help."
I'm gonna come again as a full cowboy chaps.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Yeah. 10 seconds ago you were in distress, and now you want a cowboy. Yeah.
I've
One
always said
more.
that.
Well,
Hmm,
yeah.
eh, no, more like a Mountie, but I'll take cowboy too.
What do they put in the pans to give yourself those weird sideways golf hips?
You
Something
don't
like
have to
cardboard?
have those pants,
Is that
but
cardboard?
I guess it's the cut, but I don't
And who has
know.
said in the history of pants, okay, they're like pants are cool, but let's add wings. Let's just add
Maybe you're
wings to our
strapping
pants.
something to your legs.
I don't want anything rectangle in my pants like that. Sorry. I'm not strapping anything in my pants. Now we see why my so called life will never wear golf pants. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
You're
It
not gonna
should
wear the old. No, we gotta get you some plaid golf pants.
those are different. I'll
Yeah,
rock golf pants. I'll wear those.
yeah,
Those are different. I don't
yeah.
like the triangle puffs on the side.
Oh no, we don't have to do that.
I had a friend who collected playing. Oh, I knew someone that owned a Nickelodeon, and it sent me on this weird quest of looking for antiques and odd musical instruments.
Hmm. Is that gonna
Because
be part of the warehouse too?
I don't no, I successfully wasn't able to broker the Nickelodeon.
Hmm.
One man band. Absolutely. I'm ready. I am ready to be the one man band.
Oh, what fun!
You know what you gotta have? I don't know. I'm telling you, I reached an office space moment in my life where I was like, it's now or never. I have to start living my life. So I try to have fun. And that's why I'm gonna get that giant thing, that hand sewer thing from China. And you guys are everyone's gonna laugh. And then I'm gonna be like, look at my 100-foot flag I just made. I did the math. Even though I could make a 200-foot flag in the gym, there wouldn't be any space to sew it. So I'm gonna make a 100-foot flag in the gym. I had to come with my measuring tape. Oh man, there wouldn't be
Yeah,
much room. There wouldn't be much room with 200 feet in this room.
exactly. Oh my word, that's gonna be one big old flag.
Well, ever since the guy from whatchamacallit got sued, I'm on a quest to make a 100-foot flag. The guy from
Yeah.
Camping World.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he
Excuse me,
got
Pat.
sued because of the size of his flag, right?
Thank you so much. Paz, I'm telling you, I learned to sew from cloning my own clothes. I would literally get a piece of fabric, fold it over on both sides, and I would make my own pant legs. I'd fold my shirt in half, and that's how I learned how to make clothes at first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't golf, but same. I'd wear the golf pants. I just don't like the big puffs. I just don't like the big weird triangles that make me look like a World War One fighter pilot.
Yeah, we don't need that.
I'm not here to take over the world. I just want to look nice. It's a T-shirt. Patent pending. Patent pending.
Cut that at 222. Thank you so much.
I actually have weird golf shirts because we have weird tours that come through my town. And
Yeah.
so when they used to do the SB tour, it was a bank, but one of them's in my town. Mona, thank you so much for hanging out.
Have a great night, Mona. Okay, question. Because I just said cut that. How's the boots doing?
They're doing great. Thank you for asking.
My pleasure. Pleasure.
No, I can't wear them to work. So they're shiny. I cannot wear non steel toe boots
Feel
to work.
good.
I can't.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm literally the guy who has to like walk around the shop and make sure no one's a hazard.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't be the hazard, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yep.
absolutely.
I like it's one of those things. For as much as I joke around, I have to be the example. And you know what, Denise? My son, I don't that wouldn't be a kind of movie my son's into. I'm gonna go. Huh, I'm gonna go get my red jacket and one glove. That one white glove I've been saving since 1989. Since Who's Bad, and I'm gonna go see the movie by myself. I'll go full rhinestones, flooded pants with the loafers. I will
Yeah.
dress like Mike Jack did in 1989. I will, with the loafers, because
Wow.
you can't do funky moves without
Mhm.
loafers.
That's what my homeroom just wants to listen to. Like today, last 2 weeks, I've been giving them free reign. It's like you can listen to whatever you want as long as it's appropriate for school. They have put Michael Jackson on every day for the last 2 weeks. Every day. Every day. And they sing it every day. I'm kind of getting tired of it in a way.
I listen to Bad at least once a week.
Oh, oh
I
no.
think it's because I'm not kidding you, and you can laugh at me. In 1989, I thought Mike Jack was one of the toughest guys on planet Earth when that video came out.
Oh yeah.
I loved that. That was my impression of New York, even though I went there a year later. That was like that was like my impression of a lot of things, you know.
Mhm.
And the subway wasn't dangerous in 1990, at least like what people claim it was.
Yeah.
My whole point is, oh, now I have "'Cause I'm bad" stuck in my head.
Yeah.
But
They
much like MC Hammer, I was of an impressionable age.
mhm.
What song do the kids listen to?
Oh, I they anything that has Thriller on it. That's one. Billie Jean, Bad.
Thriller made more that the Thriller album. Oh my gosh, it won so many awards that year. I bought the double album and wrote on the inside of it all the awards he got from that album. He got
Doom
tons of
doom
them.
doom 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 doom. I
So they
still
oh
those
go
songs
ahead.
still hold up. No, those songs still hold up to this day.
Yeah, they do.
They love Smooth Criminal. Is that they play the greatest of Michael Jackson, and it's like a playlist on YouTube. They find him. He has his he has the jacket on, and they go, "He looks like you, Mrs. Wilkie," because I wore the red sparkly jacket to school.
He was going through stuff, okay? Okay, Mike Jack had a hard time, okay?
I go, I said to him, "No, I look like him. He doesn't look like me." But we
Well,
really,
technically, he was
mm,
born first.
yeah, but we never really get past black or white, and then kind of like
Oh
we're done for
gosh,
the day.
you had to. Cause we're black or what?
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That song is an earworm too.
Yes. But I gotta play tomorrow. I gotta play "We Are the World"
We are the world.
because we just gotta do like a slow mo or something. I don't know.
You gotta
They
show him
need
the
something.
video because Huey Lewis, Cyndi Lauper sing, and you literally see Mike Jack go like this in the video where he's like, "Give me my microphone." That's why he belts. Michael Jackson belts out his part. People who
Yeah.
did not live through that era have no idea how big a star Michael Jackson was. I'm not
Yeah.
kidding you. People like when Mike Jack would come out on stage, like people would pass out. Have you ever seen an artist in modern era? And I could be wrong. There could be people like that, but has there ever been anyone in the modern era that was like that?
Hmm.
But again, I'm biased
What?
towards Michael Jackson. I am. I'm biased.
I
I do
don't.
not.
Yeah. Can I change the subject for 1 second? It's gonna really overtake the conversation. Are you ready? Mountain Tough is on.
Huh?
There's 433 people watching him right now.
Really?
There There's this guy that goes live in a bathroom with toilet and he plays toilet paper basketball, and he just
Oh,
acts
poor guy.
silly. Last night, Katie, last night 133,000 views on his
Wow.
channel.
Wow.
The night before that, 149,000 views. It's just because he spends 2.5 hours dancing, singing, just acting silly, and I love it. And so
Wow.
he's there,
That's cool.
but um, and it's just he's taking, he's taking things and going for it. There's a lot of people that are negative for it towards it, but um,
There's always going to be those kind of people because they have nothing better to
yeah,
do than spread misery.
yeah. William, we can't hear you.
It's because I muted myself.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
is my mic? Did my mic get switched?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it did because
it
now
did. There you are.
I sound way different. I hate it how Rishin kicks me off my own mic all the time.
But it is definitely fun to watch.
He is to me he's I don't know. I kind of look at certain things from a psychological standpoint. He
Yeah.
wasn't getting views and he started exploiting himself to get views. So where is that line of like exploitation? Self
Mhm.
exploitation. Is it okay
Yeah.
to exploit yourself if you're not hurting anyone? Me,
But
I'm weird.
yeah.
I
But
don't
it's
think it
just
is.
it could be the character he's playing. Like how I have a Stephanie character that I used to play. Like I don't really do Stephanie anymore. So, like we all have like a character that we could play. Hmm.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
My so-called life William and William are the same person, but you never see them in the same room at the same time. I'm kidding. That was meant to be way funnier than it did come
Yeah.
out.
I smile. Yeah.
I'm ready. Overtake me. he no,
Yeah.
this guy like this is I don't know where is that line of where people exploit themselves to be famous. It's really weird.
Yeah.
You read the
I guess,
comments now?
well, I guess it would
No.
depend on what you think is okay with, you know?
No, no. I haven't gone over to him yet.
I did.
Yeah.
It's just it's funny to me. Maybe he's pulling the psychological study on everybody because he went from on these sideways lives. It's hard. People get thousands of views. I don't even think they realize how many views they get because everything gets counted after. But I'm sure he sat down and he's like, "What can I do to get more views?" And he did this and it worked.
You know, shorts and videos are interesting. Like with shorts, I have a short that is just I forget what the machinery is called, but it's just moving snow from and putting it on dump trucks. And I
Mhm.
put the title. Sometimes you just have to light a fire, and it has almost 50,000 views on it.
That's
It's
crazy.
just they're moving snow, and I'm playing It's either Pat, yeah, it's a Pat Benatar song.
Mhm.
I think that's crazy, Katie. I think that's
I do
crazy.
too.
It's like
And I'm
Robin
like, this is
Williams.
it. And then we got one where it's just blowing up rock,
Yeah.
and all you hear is a kaboom.
It's like Robin Williams silly or Tom Green silly. Silly because I like Robin Williams type. See, but Robin Williams, um, I could sit in a room with Robin Williams. When I was a kid, when I used to watch Tom Green, I'm like, I hope I never meet Tom Green because he
Mhm.
gets in your face and doesn't go away. Like, William, I totally laughed out loud at your funny statement. Oh man, this guy's killing me.
He's funny. And we all need funny too. It's just like we just can't live in this mm,
I think
structured, like we just need to laugh. and have
That's
and be
what,
human.
I think that's why I'm such a comedian because I grew up in a very rigid,
Yeah.
no fun zone. So I'm
Mm,
all about having fun because everybody was about etiquette. And sometimes
yeah.
that's what I say. If you're not laughing, you're not living. Because sometimes it's okay to laugh. Like, and when I full on belly laugh, I feel better. I never got along with Tom Green. He was a local hero here. See,
Um,
Alibaba. See, like, um, I don't know. I've told the story. I met Johnny Knoxville. He was kind of a normal dude. He was in on his show. He's crazy, but in real life, he's just wants to sit down and eat Denny's and be left alone like the rest of us.
human. Absolutely.
We both won't talk to each other, but I thought you were coming up. I have, but Alibaba is he overwhelming in person? I knew somebody who like was a TV actor and they always had to be on, and it was annoying because they were always talking like this and always like projecting
Mm,
themselves, and it's like be real person, guy.
hmm. Like, do you actually fluctuate and inflect your words like that constantly? It
If you
might be just a habit that he has, and he just does it constantly.
true, no, I
Yeah.
agree with you. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I had to take the bus with Tom Green. Oh, good gravy. I don't like. I don't know. I don't like people acting. I don't know. I think you have in the United States of America, at least in my country, you have the right to be crazy. It's freedom of speech as long as you're not touching people. But
Hmm.
when you're overtly in people's faces, that bothers me. He is just trouble when I was around him. Thank you.
Oh,
That's what I wanted to know. See, that confirms everything that I ever thought about Tom Green. But it's I'm on 11 on the 10 scale. I wake up like this. I was allergic to the whole Jackass and Tom Green era. It's the whole hurting yourself thing that I wasn't that like tripped me out.
mhm.
Lori, thank you so much for hanging out.
Yeah. Good
Thank
night,
you so much.
Lori.
Good
I
night,
truly
Lori. Same threat.
I truly appreciate everyone who hangs out. Thank you so much.
Let's see here. 14.
I they filmed a lot of the latest movies. And somewhere in Glasgow or somewhere in Scotland recently, there was this rogue, huge explosion. Everybody called the police. They were filming Jackass 3 somewhere in the
Oh,
UK. And
wonderful.
if you're out in the country, you never hear explosions like that ever, ever, ever. And so it was on the news. It was on Sky News. That's how I was like Johnny Knoxville because if that happened here, he'd be on the news here too.
Oh, absolutely.
Disney has a ranch out in one of the canyons, and people started noticing. There's like, is that Ariel in the sky? At night they would practice their drone shows for Disneyland, so the town would go out and park on the sides of the roads at certain times of night. And so in my town, if you look out, all of a sudden you'll see like Nemo's face or something. But it's
Oh,
way
wow.
more. It's like if you're driving out, like it's like if you're driving towards Vegas on the other freeway. But it's the
Oh, okay.
weirdest thing because I've seen it, and but they practice for their drone shows.
I've always wanted to see a drone show. I think that'd be so amazing.
He had a rap group organized by him. Wow, him and the other band member, but not one that went to his next Tom Green show. They were trouble. Drone shows are amazing, especially when they do a face or like drone shows are. I've seen a few drone shows in person. They're
Yeah.
amazing. I told him to his face once I was glad he made something of himself instead of being packed into the loony bin. Oh my gosh. When I worked at Togo's, there was this guy. Oh, he was in this movie called South Central. I can't remember. Oh, I gotta look it up. He was an actor, but that was like his claim to fame. He
Yeah.
came in with his friends. They ate a bunch of food and they left all of their wrappers, trash, everything on the table.
Mhm.
And they dumped their drinks on top of it when they left.
No.
Every time I see that guy, I think like you're a complete slob. And I worked in the heart of Hollywood. Most famous people were like going out of their way to not be rude because they didn't want us to rat on them. Like, oh, so and so is rude. And then you get a reputation of
Station.
being
Yeah.
mean to the working man that will come to bite you. Because all the waiters, all the busser, everyone talks like, oh gosh, so and so's a crazy tipper, or so and so doesn't tip. So you
Mhm.
will, people will not serve you, or you know,
Yeah, you definitely get a reputation if you do certain things in a negative way. People never really talk about as much the positive as you see the negative.
Mm-hmm.
So once you get that negative reputation, it's really hard to break back out of it.
But I met a
Definitely.
lot of people like, and I know this is sad to say, but I met Matthew Perry, and he was a normal dude.
I
Normal
bet
dude.
you, yeah,
When I worked at Starbucks, he would go sit on the patio, and people would leave him alone, and he'd people watch. And he was tall, so you just sit there and hang out.
yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. It's crazy when you meet people and like the more famous somebody was, the less crazy they were. Is what I'm trying to say.
hmm
I met Richard Dreyfuss, nicest dude on earth. Said that some human being had that effect on you for so. That's it's so funny though. Um, we are the sum total of every human being that we've ever come across. Every
yeah,
interaction, whether we want to admit it or not. I'm a
hmm
reflection of my grandparents, my of every person I've ever met, whether I liked them or not. That's
yeah,
why it's just better to be kind to people because you never know how that 10 seconds interaction um, will go. Even like when Alicia Keys smiled at me, I was like, oh my gosh, Alicia Keys is the nicest person on earth. And I have gone
yeah,
out in the world and told the whole world she's the nicest person on earth, you know?
yeah. I mean, just think about all the people that influenced your life in the past.
Yeah.
Between your parents, your people in the family, the teachers you run into, professors you've had, you know,
He has a
significant
problem.
others, they all affect you.
See, that's what I'm saying. Alibaba is speaking from someone who was actually around Tom Green, and
Yeah,
he's a nut. He's a nut. And like Ollie said, he's lucky that he got famous because he'd be in the where we're from. We call it the behavioral health unit. He'd be in the BHU. He would be in the straight to the BHU, sir.
bye. Don't pass go. Don't collect your $200.
So I.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, when I worked and lived in Hollywood, most famous people were humble. And for anyone wondering, you just can't walk around Hollywood and see famous people. I worked around the studios. I worked at a sandwich shop, and they would come in there for food. I was around him for too long. See, but people flinch when I say Johnny Knoxville was a nice guy because you see him on TV and you're like, oh, he's a bad person. Nice guy.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Have you ever seen the Jackass movies?
No.
You're better off. It's
Yeah,
people
I was
hurting.
gonna
It's
say you're.
you don't even look it up. It's people literally hurting themselves.
Yeah,
You're more
yeah, I
intelligent.
definitely can't watch stuff like that.
There's four directions you can walk. Uh, oh, Pam wants to know, Katie, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm trying to figure out something. Sorry if I look serious at the moment.
She's sewing. She's trying to figure out her next that project. I've been
No,
watching her.
I can always tell. No, I can always tell when someone's on the computer because I'll
Yeah.
be
Well,
talking
I'm
to
trying to
Jess.
set. I'm setting a live, and I keep get. And what's the problem is I keep getting distracted.
Oh, that's exactly like I'll be
It's
talking
like
Oh,
to
I'm
Jess.
using this little thing of every 2 minutes I
See
get sidetracked.
I'll see Jess clicking and I'll be talking to her and she's just like, yeah, and I'll be like, I'm the moon is made of cheese, and she's like, yeah. Keeps going because you didn't hear a word I'm saying because whatever was on the screen it was.
Yeah. See, there you.
I appreciate you too.
I can totally tell. I can because you're in the yeahs.
Sometimes I can be. You're right.
There was a band called the yeahs. So now
Yeah.
then when everyone someone's like yeah yeah, I'm like okay, you're in the yeahs. Yeah, that's your band. That is your band.
Yeah, when I'm trying to find things for people or I'm looking up hockey stuff, I'm distracted.
We
Yeah, that's
need
what
to
I'm.
know
That's what's
who
going
won
on
the.
with me right now. I'm
Oh,
distracted.
they were in overtime the last time I looked.
They still are right now.
Yeah. 8. Oh, whistle blew.
I'm gonna be so mad if you are a solid 30 ahead. You are. You are.
I have
You
to
are.
remember that though, so
Ah, ah.
I don't go,
No.
oh, or yay. And then you're like, what? What are they doing?
Okay, I'll say that was at least 10, 15 seconds you're ahead.
Okay.
Mm.
Have you slept much, Katie?
I got about 6, maybe 7 hours. Uh, since I'm in your future, because it's already because it's Thursday now. Wednesday, no one saw me online. Why did they not see me online? I was sleeping, and I
Yay.
even and the thing about it is I forgot to I had I always because I use this as a camera. There's a button over here where you can silence your whole phone so it don't interrupt the stream,
Yeah.
and knock you off of Zoom. And I forgot to turn it back on. So when I finally did wake up and I pick up my phone and I'm looking, I had a bunch of messages in Messenger. Like, what? Are you okay? You're not answering us because I didn't hear it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's why I got
Um,
sleep because I didn't hear with my.
did she sleep in bed with you?
Oh, Nora did, yeah.
Laura, yeah.
But my phone, my messenger, I finally figured out. Well, actually, I don't know how I managed to get the sound back on because I had turned the sound off because I was tired of being awakened by it. And
Yeah.
then I don't know, a month ago, I did something where the sound returned back to my messenger, so it makes a barking noise.
Oh.
So so Nora will pop up her head like, "What's that?"
I had a
But
lady
it
in the
barks like
grocery
a
store.
dog, and it
I had a
only
lady.
barks with messenger.
Oh,
That's cool.
Chris says I had a lady in the grocery store ask me if I was okay. I was trying to not sneeze, and she thought I was gonna cry.
Yeah.
You know what though? I cried in public one time, and I have to say I was having a really bad day. It was over a woman, and I have to say, hey, America, I was 19 years old. I went to the metro station in LA and I thought I could make it. I just started crying and I sat down. This lady sat with me. And Forrest Gump style, I was like, don't you have to get a train? And she's like, I'll get the next one. But it's okay to cry. I busted down in public. Not often Denise, only when his name is brought up. See, Ollie has a Lenny Kravitz story. We're gonna start calling it the Tom Green scale.
TG.
The only problem is with me right now. My eyes were bothering me yesterday. They're still bothering me, even after
Mm,
that sleep. I'm still something's wrong with my eyes. I think it's because of the wind.
might be. Might be.
We've been having crazy weather. I thought my eye was gonna be. I thought my eye was gonna swell again. I put a hot compress, a cold compress. I took like 5 showers, and my eye isn't swollen. So,
Yeah,
but I
I
Yeah,
think
just
it
think it's the
started
wind.
yesterday.
what's that? What's that, Jess?
I said it was. You showed it to me. It was starting yesterday.
Oh man,
So
that's why today I've stayed away from all tomato products. I've stayed away from any. Didn't
Do you think
even
it was the
think.
tomatoes that caused it?
I have a low level allergy where
Well, I knew you did.
if I eat too
I,
many tomatoes, my eyes swell. If I eat certain spices, my eyes swell. If I eat, as I'm allergic to a lot of things, but the problem is, it's deceptive. There was these Lay's chips I'll never forget. They were called Sweet Carolina chips. I ate
yeah,
the
we.
whole bag. I ate the whole bag. I woke up, both of my eyes were swollen the next day.
Oh,
that's not.
Um,
Oh,
I'm allergic to chili cheese Fritos. They make my eyes swell. I think they're the greatest chip ever invented. I could eat 10 pounds of them. I'm literally allergic to them, but I start tingling when I eat them. It's
mm-hmm.
crazy, but they taste good. I didn't want to sneeze on the vegetable. If your interactions with this person didn't cause you some negative outcome in your life, ask you.
see, some of them knew I didn't sleep Sunday because I was doing a live at 3 o'clock in the morning my time.
Mm-hmm.
You went how many hours? Because I'll tell you,
I went
um,
6.
I think I caught all six because I saw your first live, and then you did like one of those sideways scrolls, like this is toilet paper, my toilet paper basketball guy, like this. Like I saw you on one of those sites because I was scrolling and I was like, "Holy s, that is Kate!" I said, and then I sat there for a minute.
It's like, what's we doing live this time of the night? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
I was just so very irritated, and I needed an outlet to
I'm
unload
Yeah.
scared
that
for you.
because I
I'm
just
scared.
didn't want to go to bed angry. That's what it was.
I have a question though. Do you get trolls on those sideways lives? Like this guy I'm watching right
I
now.
don't know. Well, the horizontals, um,
Yeah.
um, there was something going on. Well, something led to another thing, led to another thing. That's why I took the video down. But um, part of it was out of respect for Andrea, though, because Andrea lost her daughter.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I'm
like the
so
first,
sorry.
so like the first hour of the live, she came in. I think she showed up about 20 minutes in, and so there was some things that led up to that. So Sunday, I had my live early Sunday morning with Sean, and then I was supposed to go with Sherry on her live at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, and she sent me a text message about an hour before the live saying she was going to cancel because she woke up sick, and
Yeah. She
same
said
and
that.
then,
Yeah.
yeah, and then I got a message from Danny not long after that saying that she was going to have to bow out of mending pieces and or peace of mind rather, and the peace of mind one is mine, Danny, and Myra's baby because we do it once a month and it's about mental health. But anyway, I felt like I should just cancel it because all three of us weren't there to do it. And then I went and sat in Teresa's. I think I was in Teresa Louise's live or something, sitting in the chat like the rest of us. And Andrea came in and she said, "I really wish you didn't cancel." Peace of mind. I really needed to talk. And I saw where someone said to her, "I hope you get to feeling better." I didn't know what had happened. I didn't know what had actually happened. And so
Yeah.
when I started my impromptu live, I all I said was I told the ones that came in, I said, "I don't know what's going on with Andrea, but y'all put her family in your prayers." And someone asked me what's going on. I said it must be something catastrophic, but I wasn't sure if what I saw or read was actually true, and that's why I didn't say anything about what it was because I wanted to hear it from Andrea. And then Andrea came in, and when she told us, there was some of us crying because
Yeah.
because it was her only daughter, and it was just very
I couldn't
emotional.
imagine. That's
I felt
unimaginable.
so bad for canceling peace of mind because if anything, if I'd have known what really had happened, I could have called Myra and said, "Hey, Myra, we need to help comfort
So
Andrea."
I saw you. I saw you on those sideways scrolls, and the reason I ask you is, did you get a lot of trolls? Because I want
I
to do
had
one, but I don't know. It's just people. I don't want. I'm not here to fight trolls.
I don't get trolls as much as I when I first started. I used to get a bunch of them, but now it's once in a blue moon, and it's usually the same person who has had enough time to set multiple YouTube things, and
Yeah,
they'll
yeah,
come in
yeah,
and it and all I do is I report them because it's sexual harassment. Is what it is. It's because it's the same kind of person it usually is.
Yeah.
Now last night it was weird because the second half kind of went down a different rabbit hole, but yeah, every now and then we do. But I have
I made a
moderators.
whole. I made a whole ham. I painted my house, and I came back, and you were still alive.
Yeah, I hadn't stopped because I was trying to do something. I was actually sewing, actually. I was doing that. By the time I shut down the live, I was feeling better. I wasn't going to bed PO'd.
I can't go to bed angry. I
That's,
totally get
yeah.
it.
I
Because I'll
was in there and I
sit
was
in the bed with
angry
your
and couldn't. Yeah.
sitting in bed with your fist clenched, like I can't do it. So I get it. Or at least need something distracting.
We
Mhm.
definitely distracted. I got a lot accomplished in the 6 hours. I mean, I got all the sashing finished, putting on the bigger blocks, and then I sewed all of my hourglass, the ones I actually have made. They all got put in their little 3 block units. Got that done. That's what I'm working on right now. And I did get something accomplished, and in between all of the jibber jabbering that was going on. And people
did
hung
you
out with me the whole time, which made me happy.
did you
Yeah.
eat anything in that? Did you eat anything in that 6 hours during the stream? I get hypoglycemic. I would need a salad, or I would say something insane. I get like real life hypoglycemic.
I don't. Part of my when Nikolai leaves, a lot of times it affects not just sleeping, but eating, and sometimes I forget to eat. I mean, I can run a 12-hour live and not eat a thing
You're so
Trolls,
right.
trolls were
because I
terrible.
could. And most people say, "Well, how you can do that?" If you get, a lot of times with me, and maybe that's something with my head, but a lot of times I can get so focused on something that I totally, and this is what happens with my lives, why you see some lives really long. I
Yeah.
absolutely lose track of time. And I get so focused on what I'm doing that I don't pay attention that the world's still moving around me and I should be eating when I didn't eat because I'm not thinking about food. I'm thinking about what I'm doing right here and now. And that happens a lot.
I wish I'm walking around my stopwatch. I wish there was enough time. There's never time. You always
There's
waste
no
time
way to
when you
find
don't have time. Like I don't know why. I have time anxiety. So even when I'll have a million hours and I'll still be like, oh, I've been sitting here for an hour. Then I'll
Well, I
look up
feel
and be
like
like,
our point,
oh, I've been sitting here for 2 hours.
yeah. I mean, the time goes by and then I'm like, how did that even happen? Especially, I think it was Thursday. I was going to start, working on something, and I wasted an hour talking and didn't do any sewing. I don't know how I do that, but sometimes it happens.
Mhm.
I have this new rule where if I'm in the middle of sewing, I'm not allowed to open up Facebook because I tell myself I'm only going to be here for 5 minutes. 2 hours later,
Yeah,
I'm like reading some obscure hockey story about some guy in Slovenia, and I'm like, why am I here? Why?
I really think that some of us are the same when it comes to certain behaviors because it's very easy to see some your this is something that Melanie told me to do when I was working on pulling stuff out of the craft room. She says when you start to pull something out, if you find yourself getting sidetracked by something that you're putting away, you went and put something away, and then you see something needed to be straightened up, and you get distracted on doing that, and then before you know it, you're not even back in there. You're in here doing something when you were supposed to be in there doing it.
That is
And
Yeah.
I do that a
literally
lot. It's so easy to just
same.
totally,
I'll walk
and
in my
it's
kitchen, start cleaning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been in here for 20 minutes. Because I always walk around with my phone. I'll stop and I'm like, I'm not listening to my phone because I just walked in a room and started doing
Yeah,
something, and
yeah.
I didn't realize that, like, I only came in here for a drink of water, and I ended up cleaning the whole kitchen. I do that a
Hmm.
lot.
The only time I think that I can actually, the only time that I notice I actually stay focused, like if I, uh, sometimes anger can be a really cool thing. Please don't take this wrong, okay? Sometimes when I find myself angry and I can't find an outlet, I'll go and clean the kitchen. And I will absolutely finish the entire kitchen
Oh
when I'm
yeah.
in that. Yeah, and I don't get distracted. It's
Yeah.
like something clicks, and it's like you totally in. I'll put music on, crank it way loud, and get in there and get rid of the anger that way. And I get something done. I don't get sidetracked when I'm doing. And it's a different kind of. It's a different type of anger that I'm talking about.
I'm like that with mopping. I'm weird
You
about
know.
mopping. I
Yeah,
in the
mopping. Yeah, yeah. I can. I get that. Yeah, I get that.
I'm gonna have to do that tonight because my son's bathroom is becoming a hazmat situation.
Is there any particular reason why? Please don't get mad at me. Is there any particular reason why he can't clean his bathroom?
No, he does. He does, but I am a perfectionist. I am above.
Oh,
I'm
gotcha.
I'm the kind of person he puts all the utensils in the catcher in the dishwasher. I take them out. I take them out and rearrange them
Oh,
because
that sounds familiar.
I want all the forks in the back, the knives in the middle, and the spoons up front. And I won't say a word to my son because I'll come behind him and just do it myself.
You know
And
what I do?
so
I go behind Nikolai will put all the silverware in the drain board because he likes to come in there and wash dishes sometimes. And he'll put the knives in, and everything else in the silverware part of it. And I go
oh yeah,
behind him and flip the knives and he's like, "What are you doing? Putting the knives down?
same,
Why?"
same,
Because I
exactly.
was trained to put the knives down.
And I don't judge anyone. I don't judge anyone. I'm just a weird perfectionist. Like I asked him to vacuum the other day, and then 30 minutes after he vacuumed, I came and did the other side where I felt he didn't vacuum, and I didn't say a word to him. I just came back, turned it on, and started vacuuming.
Some of us have some weird.
I did. I had a crazy upbringing. I don't. And see, the thing is, I'm not hard on people. In all my evaluations, they tell me the only bad thing about me being in charge is that
Mhm.
um I'll do it instead of asking someone to do it. Because I
Yeah,
know if I do it, it's done the right way.
it's going to
Yeah.
get done the way you wanted it done. Yeah, exactly.
Or like at my job, there's this gate. It's the gate of controversy. It always has to be locked. How come every time I've ever locked it, no one's ever called me and been like, "Hey, William," like. But when there's other people who they forget to lock the gate, and I get calls
Yeah.
at like 8 o'clock at night, like yada yada didn't lock the gate.
Hmm.
So sometimes I'll just put a padlock on it and close it permanently.
And then someone,
But again, I am not a harsh critic. I'm not here to yell at people. I want my son to be a functioning man in society. And so I'm
Yes.
not going to scream that
Yeah.
out of him. And I lead by example. And so like when I clean his toilet, I make sure he's watching. And I'm like, you get underneath, behind, and even we don't know why we're scrubbing back here, but we're scrubbing back
and
here.
I bet he's standing there rolling his eyes the entire time. Oh, kids.
I
Yes.
like I said, he's gonna go out in this world and be a functioning human and
Well,
know how.
you're doing the right thing. I mean, one of the things I am hopeful. If I'm very hopeful about making it to the States next year, is I'm going to sit down and I'm going to teach Blaze some stuff he needs to learn how to do, just in case Thomas hasn't. Like how to
No,
make
I
a
get
meal. Yeah, but I'm also going to get that boy on a sewing machine because he's definitely interested.
Oh, good.
my son has one, and he's manly. My son's a manly man, and he has one.
I
All
don't
right,
think
we've been
you're
going.
less of
We've
a
been going.
man for being on a
We've been
machine.
going. Well, you know what? I grew up with an example. My dad was a Vietnam tough guy, and he had a sewing machine. So I
Yeah,
never thought there was a stigma about a man
I didn't
having a sewing.
either. Yeah.
You know. So, but it will until I got online. We will be back at it on Friday. I had seriously. What day of the week is it? Where am I? We'll be back at it on Friday. Katie, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having me.
You're always invited to come hang out. Twin McTwin from
Yes.
those planets with that amazing quilt behind you. Don't make me come down there and give you some freedom quilt.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be all sewn together next time we hang out. So,
Thank you so
I
much
think
for
you'll have
hanging
it
out.
done.
yes, I
Absolutely.
enjoy coming on. Thanks for having me.
We will be back at it on Friday. I want to thank everybody who's still here. Alibaba, you guys make this channel what it is. So I truly thank
Yes.
you. I will eventually finish this. It'll probably be tomorrow because now I'm gonna go scrub the floor. I'm gonna like go make a giant meal and scrub my house. After talking about food and cleaning, I'm probably gonna
Yes.
go. You guys are absolutely amazing. I will see you next time. And like I always say, reinforce your seams, be yourself, and I will definitely